What is going on, everybody? Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to Jay Elevate. It's your boy, Where Your Kicks 26, one pair at a time podcast, special edition today. How's everybody feeling this? It's still morning, so how's everybody feeling this morning?
Hey, bro, listen, man. Before I even talk about myself, man, I definitely want to say shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Shout out to his family. You know, your grandfather, your father, cousin, your brother. Um, that man has given up so much, and definitely want to definitely say thank you for everything you have done to push forward. With that being said, man, good morning, everybody out there, man. I'm feeling good. Your boy brushed his teeth. Woo! My God, I'm feeling good. Wash my face. I'm feeling good. Sneaker Tyler Ritter in the bill. Jay Jazam in the bill. What's going on, family?
Do you know anybody that walked with Dr. Martin Luther King?
I do not. No
I
clue.
used to know. I used to know a couple people, but they have since passed. Since passed away. But there are still some people around that can remember like marching with Dr. Martin Luther King now.
Yeah.
Which is interesting to think about. You know, you see those old images and videos, right? And it's interesting because there's been events that have happened in recent news, and I'm talking about just in the past couple of years, to where you could look at it and then look at what was going on back then, man, and it's like, damn, it's almost like the same thing, different causes, but same thing going on. So I need y'all this morning to get through work. I appreciate it going live. Yeah, man. Appreciate you being tapped in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you being tapped in here. Sneaker Tyler, of course.
Yes, sir.
What up?
Yes, sir.
What up? Maze, Donald, what up, man? What's popping? So, Jay, dude, we were going to talk about the playoff game, right? And I just saw today that the Bills just fired Sean McDermott. They fired their head coach.
Do you think that was necessary?
No, to be honest with you, because Josh Allen, the one that committed them 4 turnovers, he the one out there fumbling the football. He the one out there throwing picks, like, you know. But here's what's crazy, right? You talking about in a year, there's no Lamar he's got to contend with. There's no Patrick Mahomes he's got to contend with. There's no Joe Burrow he's got to contend with, right? So those 3 guys didn't even make the playoffs, okay? So essentially, this should have been Josh Allen's year. But for as gaudy as his numbers are in the regular season, a lot of times he's coming up short in the playoffs. And mind you, they changed the overtime rules because of Josh Allen. Because they said, if Josh Allen had a chance with the football, he would have been able to drive his team down and score. But because it was sudden death, whether it be a field goal, touchdown, whatever, first team to score is what ended it. But they changed the rules because they wanted to see Josh Allen get another shot. Still coming up short, though, unfortunately. Still coming up short. Shout out to everybody tapped in this morning. Right now, man, special edition, one pair at a time podcast. Appreciate y'all being tapped in here. Johnny Felton, good morning. Good morning, Johnny? Bro. I'm still salty about those Dorn 17s. I might have to pay the resale. Thank you guys for keeping us up to date.
Appreciate you, Johnny. My God.
Well, listen, the price will dip a little bit once people start getting their pairs in hand. Usually that's how it goes, but I don't know if you can. I would say this: try eBay. Try seeing if you can find your size on eBay and seeing if you can negotiate something with the seller. You know, sometimes you can do that. Sometimes you can come away with a decent price. You know what I'm saying? So definitely give it a shot.
Let's talk. Let's talk about those 17s, right?
Okay, let's talk about them.
Prices have dipped
already.
I'm going to start with the size 10. Sound fair?
Go ahead. Start at size 10.
Yep, size 10. This is on GOAT. 439, 10 and a half, 459. A size 11, 479, 11 and a half, 434, 12, 531, 12 and a half, 464. A size 13, and this is crazy, 631, and then a 14 is 520. So prices have dropped. Your size 13, I would say it's staying a solid, that solid 600 mark. But everything else from a 10 all the way to like that 12 and a half, prices have dropped on the resale market. And here's the thing, bro. We preach this in 2025. Sometimes it's best to hold your horses and slow down.
Plenty harder.
Plenty in the building. What's up, Plenty?
You got a lot of people who jumped in. Got Joe Bone. What's good with you, bro? Phone. What up with you?
Yes,
good
sir.
morning to you. Abdul, what's up? You got you smiling, Jack. How do they fit? Listen, the 17s are narrow from my understanding. Half size up, maybe. Just give yourself a little bit of extra wiggle room. True to size or half size up, depending on the type of foot you got, you know.
That's true.
Like a Jordan 7 is narrow. Jordan 8 too can be a little tight. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend like going down half sizes in those, but I would probably say they fit like a 7 or an 8, which
so for me,
kind of snug.
For me personally, like when people say certain kicks fit snug, honestly, I'm a solid 11 through it all. It has to be, man, it's got to be real, it's got to be tight. And I'm gonna tell you the kick that really is that runs small. The Oregon right here, dunks right here. This run snug. So for me, I'm gonna tell you guys, go true to size, but if you feel iffy, you might want to go half size up. But for me, it's a solid 11. I'm gonna
bring that shoe back out real quick.
Yep.
So how do the materials feel on there? Because maybe it's the materials that are kind of like they're not as pliable and maybe need a little bit of break-in time.
No, it's actually not only right here does it fit a little tight, but right here it feels like it's a little bit short in my opinion.
Because look at the mud guard. The mud guard is wide.
Yeah. Nope. In terms of thickness, right, and in terms of lengthwise, it's tight. On both sides.
When you try them on, were your toenails properly cut?
Eagle claws.
You know, your toenails might be a little too long, and that could be causing the issue. Plenty. Listen, 350 locally. If you could get that, I would probably take that because Jay just read off. I don't know what site you were looking at, but he just read like 500 plus for a size 12. So,
yep,
350 is
a size 12.
I mean, hold on a second. The shoe itself retails at what, 230?
230, yeah.
That's 120 over retail. That's not terrible. That's not terrible on a shoe that obviously was hard to get. Not unless you lived like near like the employee store.
Yeah,
like DJ the DNA show was able to get every pair in there.
Plenty 350 is a deal, bro. Like, I mean, of course, I know you know about kicks, so 350 is a deal, man. And yes, Johnny, definitely, bro. Like, just wait a second. Those prices may go down a little bit more, but I do see them over time creeping back up. But I don't know what the overall stats will be at the end of the day. But I think it's best to just slow down for a second.
Cherry Fig, what's good with you, bro? Appreciate you tapping in. Johnny Felton said, I'm going to slow down this year. Thanks to the advice. So, all right, let's talk about that, Jay, because we did see in 2025, there were a lot of shoes. The only shoe I say that maintained the hype and still climbed was the Brick by Bricks. Because when you when you think about it, right? Like metallic fives, they kind of settled around a certain price point. 85 highs prior to release day were like over 1,000, and that price has steady come down. I think settled now around like the 400 range for the 85 breads, depending on the size or whatever. Union Shadow Chicago's, they're in the high 200 range. Now, obviously, Black Cat 3s got up a little bit. Black Cat 4s, they climbed a little bit. But everything else has been like moderate. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but listen, those awakes, the
Oh, the
awakes are still
awake. I keep
climbing.
forgetting about the awakes. Yeah.
The
The
awakes are still
awakes.
climbing.
Wakes climbed.
So I mean, it's a few kicks out there. I mean, last time I looked, the actual reimagined fives was going for over 500.
Yeah, it's been the price for them for a while though.
It was like up down between high fours, low fives, and it just
Yeah.
crept. It was above that 500.
So here's the thing we got to remember too, right? Those prices have been set for a while. It's just when you go to add a shoe to I'm just use StockX, right? When you go to add a shoe to StockX or Go, if you're the lowest price, like your shoe is going to show up prior to everyone else's. So there's a lot of people that put the shoes on there at a certain price and have it come up off that price.
Makes sense.
What we got here? 2026 for me is a slow year. Not much I want compared to last year in 25, but I got my eyes on a couple of different sneakers.
Yes.
I mean, look, I get it. I get it. We say it after coming off of a year where we copped a bunch of stuff. I just don't know if everyone's going to be able to maintain that energy throughout the entire 365 days of 2026 because release day comes. Look, we saw it happen with Mr. Think. He was like, them Black Cat 4s, this is an all black shoe. Release day started to come, and all of a sudden he was like, he started feeling that energy. He was like, yeah, I think I need these now. That's just an example. What happens to us all? We all do it. We all do it.
It does. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Like I tell everybody this all the time: buy what you like. But the difference is being a sneaker YouTuber, right? Not to say we have to cop a ton of kicks, but like you guys want to see sneaker reviews. So let's just be honest. So we're gonna have to cop some things so we can go ahead and show you guys good, bad, or indifferent about whatever kicks it may be. But honestly, 26 to me, they got some solid releases. I'm telling you, in my opinion, we don't know everything in 26 yet, but 26 is still not coming close to 25. 25 put a dent in a lot of people's pockets, bro. And not only that, 25, a lot of people were looking for a lot of those OGs and things that came out last year. So a lot of people like, yo, I'm good. I'm straight. I got what I needed. And this is why I said 2025 could have been a 3-year release. So Nike can work on some new designs, technology, and then they can go ahead and push forward. But hey, sometimes when you blow your load too fast, you can't get it back up. Pause. Crew socks or no show socks? I'm gonna go with no show socks, bro.
Depends on the shoe, in my opinion.
Yeah, but he just saying just pick.
But the no show, the problem with the no show is depending on what shoe you got on, it's gonna rub the back of your Achilles or the back of your heel, and that's uncomfortable. So I probably would say crew sock, the little ankle sock, just because it'll give you more options of what it is you can wear.
That's true.
So appreciate that, King Midas. Smash the like button. Appreciate you being tapped in. What's good with everybody? Hold up. Plenty said my energy already changed on the Flint 9s. I seen them in hand, and Lord have mercy. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm good. And then you see it in person, and you're like, I need them.
Let's be honest. the community have been asking for Flint Nines for a very long time. A
I mean,
very long time. People like, when we gonna get the Flint Nines? When we gonna get them? And we finally are getting them. I mean, well past overdue, but at least we getting them. So yeah, them Flint Nines, bros, they clean. Especially if you're a nine fan. If you're a nine fan.
yeah. Granted, 25 could have been, but it's the anniversary year, 40-year anniversary year. So we got to take that into account. Imagine if they did do the 40-year anniversary, came here and it was only a trickle out of some of these shoes. Y'all be screaming, it's the anniversary. How come we ain't getting more from Jordan Brand than this? Like, you know, you know damn well how many times have like the sneakers day comes around. How come we don't get this? How come we don't get that? But then they give us a bunch. Oh, I think they're giving us too. Like, bro, we just gotta appreciate for what it is, because we ain't gonna see another day like that probably for another 20 years. Or no, I'll say 10. The 50-year anniversary is in 10 years from now, right? Like 2035.
All right, so let's talk about see, when we talk about like, releasing dope kicks at certain times, when here in the US we like, how are y'all giving other countries way better releases and we getting
I've
trash?
said that.
That is listen, that's a legitimate argument because it's too many times everything dropped over here first and we not getting the love and the respect that we should, but they go ahead and send them across the pond.
Or they get restocks upon restocks,
Next.
and we only get like one release.
Trash. That is what we should be arguing about.
John Parham said them nines are decent. What up, John Parham?
John, you don't like nines?
No, he said plenty.
No, no,
Them
but I'm
nines
saying,
are decent.
yeah, he said decent, but I want to know from John. He's saying decent, so I want to know, is he not? He doesn't like nines, or?
Well, because he said a shoe is decent, don't mean he don't like them.
But I'm asking. I didn't say he was.
You
It's a question.
you need the love for him. Like you gotta hold them tight.
It's a question.
Like you going to sleep with them. You put the blanket over them and sing them a lullaby before you go to sleep.
Hey,
John said he like nines.
okay, so he like him. Okay. Just curious because again, you got people out there who would tell you they just not nine fans.
No. There's a like you ain't a 13 fan.
Plenty said I hate when y'all argue like this.
Plenty said I want the peace.
Yeah.
Peace. So Plenty, no lie. I said to Jay, I said we need to do a live, and one day I'm gonna make a thumbnail, and it's gonna look like a boxing card. We'll be facing each other. I said we gonna do that one day.
We be doing it all the time, y'all. Like
Space Jam and Kilroy's best two.
I can definitely say the Space Jam is king for real.
So the only 9 I have in my collection, honestly, is the Chili Reds. I mean, I do want the Space Jam joints bad. The Flints, like they cling to me. I don't know. It just don't emotionally move me though. So, what about that Bears game?
Let's talk about. I watched all of it.
What are your thoughts, Jay?
I'm gonna say this, man. Like honestly, and I might be going a little bit off topic, but at the end of the day, Chicago has the worst organizational management in the history of all sports.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say it live, and the reason why I'm saying is because after Pippen left, after Jordan left, the Chicago Bulls had a chance to win a championship. They did. The Bears is too damn cheap to go ahead and put the right players in motion. This is why the Bears are always trash. You're talking about a great team on the south side of Chicago. We're talking about The White Sox, look what the White Sox are doing. Look how long it took, 101 years for the Cubs to even win anything to be considered even an NBL team. Chicago organization, again, for sports is trash. They are cheap and they garbage. Only thing they pour money into really is the ice hockey part, which is the Chicago Blackhawks. So with that being said, I think the Bears did a good job, but the problem is, like I told everybody, the Bears' luck is going to run out because at the end of the day, you can have 7 games where the last 2 minutes where you coming back and you winning, that luck is going to run out. And there's no reason why, in my opinion, the Bears should have not won that game, especially when they used to playing in crazy weather like that. But when it comes to inexperience, when it comes to hoping and praying and just go ahead and play in the last 5 minutes of the game real tough, they should have did that in the fourth and the end of the third quarter. Um, and again, Williams, a quarterback. Listen, man, he threw too many close calls. He already knowing his man is being double covered and he already throwing the ball. He had no visibility looking to the left when my man was open for like 30 seconds straight. So there were issues that need to be handled. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna keep it a beam. Inexperience. But for them, for what they have done and how they kept the hope alive for the Chicago fans, hey, I give the Bears their props.
Well, this is definitely a game where turnovers will kill you, right? Because Caleb Williams, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But the Bears, total yards, 417 to 340, right? In a game where, how cold was it for that Chicago game?
Like 16, 18 degrees, something crazy like that?
Both quarterbacks threw the ball 40 plus times. 40 plus times. Matthew Stafford had no touchdowns, no interceptions, but the Bears sacked him 4 times. They gave up 4 sacks. Let's see here. The Bears also had 23 first downs compared to the Rams 22, but they had, what is it? They converted 3rd down 9 times. They converted 4th down 3 times, right? 81 total plays. Time of possession, 39 minutes and 15 seconds versus 32 minutes and 26 seconds. I mean, like, for all intents and purposes, the Bears should have won this game. Yep. Should have. But, turnovers will kill you, and I mean, it is what it is.
Shout out to G-Fish, man.
G-Fish, what up with you? I'll get to him in just a second. Mr. Thing, yeah, he does go live, man. He's just been on a tear with work, my guy. Yep. He's just been on a tear with work. At some point, we'll be able to link back up with the full gamut. The full gamut will be linked up again at some point soon. But go check out his video because he put out a video on the Flight Club 4s.
He did.
Where G-Fish at? Josh, better get that slander. Yep. If that was any other QB. We know what QB you talking about, G-Fish. If that was Jalen Hurts, they'd be killing him from now until his, until his grandson was born, essentially. And he ain't even got kids yet, so that's how long they be on him. You know damn well that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about it earlier. You got no Lamar, no Joe Burrow, no Mahomes to deal with. Still can't get it done. Still can't get it done.
Hey, John is right. William should use his feet more. Facts, bro. Facts. Well, and the simple fact they was trying to listen. The Bears had a good running game, but why would you run down the center and y'all not getting anywhere with the Rams? Why didn't you go left to right, go around? I'm not just blaming the quarterback. I'm also blaming the offensive lineman as well.
So, John, it's so funny because I was watching a video today, and they were talking about how inaccurate my man was for the Texans. They said the one pass was so bad that it caused his receiver to injure himself trying to catch it. And I seen it. I seen the way my man twisted for the ball, and the way he rolled over his knee, bro. Oh, I had to turn away when I was watching. I was like, oh, that's disgusting. I can't stand when your limbs get all like twisted up like that under you, bro.
Hey, shout out to my Patriots, man. Pats Nation. Shout out to the Patriots, bro.
You think the Bears should have won that game? Listen, I mean, it's
Mm.
shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Like, you could have a game wrapped up, and then all of a sudden you get a blocked field goal or whatever. Like, it's football. It's football. Anything can happen. So, should they have been able to win that game? Maybe. Should they have been throwing the ball 40 times when it's like what 16 degrees out, and you got a two-headed monster at running back?
Yeah. It was a great game, bro. It was a phenomenal game.
I know, but again, that's okay. 20-17. So in a game where you was already controlling the time of possession, you could have kept them at bay with your running game. Like, don't nobody want to tackle in cold weather like that. And the Rams are bro. The Rams are a dome team.
That's
They don't want to be out there doing all that nonsense.
Chicago had the advantage, bro. Chicago had the
They
advantage.
should have been running at them all day. Keep trying to tackle us in
They
this
blew
cold ass weather all day. So, we appreciate you stopping through though for the conversation. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You felt so energized that you needed to make that comment. We appreciate you being here though. Have a great day. Happy Martin Luther King Day to you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Bo effing Nick. Out. Done. They won the game, but guess what? He's done. He ain't playing. Goodbye. You might as well say goodbye to Denver right now. Not unless they can pull one out of their butt, bro.
Pats Nation, baby.
Script is in. Thing going on in USA. They make Pats go to the Super Bowl.
Whoa.
Mm.
G Fish, hold on, G. Are you serious?
Mm.
You saying we not earning it? You saying we are giving? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, G Fish.
Yeah, the Bills and Bears should. Listen, you can't say they should have won because guess what? They didn't. So Josh Allen shouldn't have committed 4 turnovers. Caleb Williams shouldn't have thrown 3 interceptions. Like 9 times out of 10, if you win the turnover battle, you win in the football game.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how close it is. No matter how close it is, 9 out of 10 times, if you win in the turnover battle, you win in the football game.
John said it was horrible.
Bills are cursed. Listen, ever since them Jim Kelly days, 4 Super Bowls, 4 losses.
Hey, go knock out John. Kick him out because this dude is absolutely a retard.
Who?
And I just want to tell you, John. I hope your dad busting your mouth and your mama's at the same time. Kick his ass out of here.
Where you see John at?
I'm not gonna deal with that dumb shit.
Where you see John at?
Look at 11:42 a.m.
Bro, I read that comment. Where were you at?
No, there's another comment. I'm just saying, kick him out, bro. Get rid of the bum.
That's the same thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Well, that's the guy I was saying. Thank you for.
No, it's another comment.
Oh, is it?
It's another comment. Get rid of him.
I didn't see the other comment.
Yeah, hope your dad busting your mouth.
Oh, I didn't see that one at the bottom.
Yeah, get rid of the bum. Next up.
I'm a Miami fan, and Patriots done their rebuild the correct way. Nothing but respect.
Let's go, Plenty.
Yeah. Not saying you didn't earn it. Look at the current event in the world patriotism. Yeah, I mean, listen. Look, the NFL is not a league. Like they fall under entertainment. So when you look at this, is why now more than ever you got to look at what's Vegas, what's the line, what's Vegas putting out there. Matter of fact, so Jay, the line right now. Hold on, I got to check this out because when we went live the other day, remember the line moved up to 8.5 in favor of Indiana.
It did.
Now I got to see where it's at. I got to see the line. Miami versus Indiana spread. What do you think the spread is now? Let me see here.
I'm gonna say at
So it looks like they're back to a 7.5 favorite. From what I'm seeing, it's back down to 7.5 now. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Obviously, he said Caleb didn't have the right nail polish on.
Oh,
Yeah,
what's
bro.
up with that, bro? Rocking
I,
the nail polish like that.
that's
You know
yeah.
what?
I'm not. I'm not even gonna speak of that. Yeah, that's horrible. But hey, do your thing, man. Be yourself. I didn't care who won because I won 750 off both games, so I'm good. Laughing out loud. Ken Norton, my guy, my guy.
Obviously
Fire, bro.
gifted. It ain't about having an echo chamber. Let me tell you something. It ain't about having an echo chamber. We deal with people all the time who agree, disagree, all that type of stuff. But we don't need that type of negativity for anybody in the comment section or anybody on the panel. So if you
Mhm.
don't like that, fine, whatever. But if it causes us to grow slower, then we grow slower. We don't care about having varied opinions in here, but what we're not going to do is deal with disrespect.
Facts,
If you don't like it, go to someone else's place who will deal with it because we won't. That's just what
facts.
it is. So appreciate it regardless.
No Air Max Day fans here. You know what? I'll be honest with you, man. Air Max Day has not been great for the past like 2 years, bro. Let's be honest. Air Max Day last year, like Air Max Day just hasn't been that good. Um, I like Air Max, but at the end of the day, we need something that stands out. And I think really for Air Max Day, it should be less kicks, but it should be something way more fire, something that's not expected.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
just my opinion.
Yeah, but what else they gonna give us? Probably some more Air Max 95s.
I mean, hey, they can add a listen. They can add a collab, new colorway, something different. Materials. There's something to do, or come out with a whole new type of Air Max. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah. Patriots, the truth. Facts, bro. And Ken Norton said, my team got our you know what bet 41-6. Yeah, bro.
26-20, Indiana. Mm.
Mm.
So they did say if Indiana jumps out, man, that Miami may not be able to stay with them offensively. But again, Ole Miss was supposed to have a high-powered offense too, and we was able to get to that QB and rattle them. So it's Miami's defense being able to put some pressure on Indiana's QB, and compared to what I've seen, like I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it. That dude Bain, that dude Bain's a monster. That dude
Mm.
Bain is a monster, definite
Oh,
monster.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for sure. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Plenty said, well said, Lou. Facts, bro. Definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
Plenty.
Hey,
King
that's
said,
good.
question for everyone. What sneakers would you like to get released in 2026? We don't know. I don't know everything, bro. I don't. But my number one shoe so far that I'm really most excited about are the True Blue threes, bro.
That's your most excited shoe.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that's the sneaker of the year for me. And y'all know I'm very quick to tell y'all some months out before the next final year, but I'm really excited about that True Blue 3, bro. I really am.
I just got a alert. I just got an alert from Plenty Hardaway on his Air Max 95 Cacao Wows. He said that title got foot reduction surgery in there. I wonder why he said that. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, shout out to Plenty, man.
I like them Easter threes. Oh, I know which ones you're talking about too. They call them like the spring day or something like that. You know, Nike Nike CB34 Godzillas is what I needed. Did you see the
Ooh,
Plenty? Was you around? Yes. Yesterday not yesterday, Saturday when we was talking about the Charles Barkley SB
SB
Supreme
Supremes.
collection. You got three colorways: a black, a white, and a gold.
Mm-hmm.
They look the white pair look nice, but you like the gold pair, Jay.
So the white pair is the best looking pair, but the reason why I like the gold pair is because it don't look like it's like super shiny. It looks kind of muted, and it looks like something. I'm like, hey, that's something you can really put on feet and not walking around like tinfoil. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I like that gold. I do.
If I had to see anything released though for 26, I would say I want them to give us a Chicago 85,
Oh,
A Chicago 85 high.
the community would lose their minds, but the question is, would y'all be mad about that $250 price tag?
Well, you say it's cool though if they gave it to us in the Royal.
I mean, they should have. I would have
That,
preferred it in the Royal.
yeah, if they dropped the Chicago, if they hit us with 300, because they know everybody want that. They know everybody want that one. They know everybody want that one.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. If they gonna charge 300, man, then they're gonna have to like do some crazy packaging, bro.
Mm.
Because like honestly, like I don't look at the 17s, right? That came back with the briefcase. People went crazy over the briefcase, but people were mad. Where's the briefcase for the 17s? Because that's like kind of like the expectation.
Uh, Siga Tyler, they did do Chicago's in the V2, the Lost and Founds. Lost and Found Chicago's is V2, and now they've moved on to the V3. Ain't no more V2s. I think the first V3 they did was the elephant print Jordan ones that they released in December of 2025.
Yeah, but he said, hey, that's what he wants though. That's if you want to see something 26, that's what Tyler wants. So
Well, this is what it is. Yes, sir. V3. Golds Fire with 49ers fame.
facts,
Yeah, that makes sense.
facts, facts.
That would match right with the old school 49ers gold jacket, too. That would. That would.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Don Parham, Miami defense a problem for sure. Yeah, man, Miami's defense is something serious, bro. That pass rush. But Indiana loves to use that back shoulder throw. They are technicians at the back shoulder throw. Technicians.
Listen, let's talk a little bit, man. So what happened this morning? Let's what happened this morning, man? On
Oh,
the sneakers app. Like,
with the Kobe's.
yeah, let's talk about like what happened.
Oh, so you saw what I was talking about, right? How
Yeah, I mean,
they did a sneaker stash on them joints.
what happened?
Apparently, who got a pair?
Anybody in the chat?
Who got a
Any-
pair?
Anybody in the chat grabbed the Kobe
So
81?
wait. Let me back up. Sneaker
Okay.
stash for the Kobe 81 points is glitched. So wait, this update's from 15 hours ago. So it was yesterday they did it.
Yeah, but
But the
what
alert,
happened?
why didn't the alert? Yeah. Well,
What
apparently the
happened?
website was glitched and 95% of the stock was remaining. So yeah, a lot of people pass up on them joints. Did a lot of people pass up on them?
See, Plenty said I thought it was a glitch this morning. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the alert till today, which is I don't know. It's kind of confusing what's going on. Either way, um, are people not really feeling these 81s?
Listen, I listen. Where your kicks y'all got on me. He was like, I thought you was a Kobe fan. Listen, I'm telling you, to me, the Kobe 81 is a historic shoe. It just don't look good. I can't rock it, bro. I can't do it. It's a pass for me. Hey, plenty said folks only rock with the 4, 5, 6 Kobe's. I
And the
and
Air
plenty
Forces.
The Forces, it depends, man. Cause like some of them Forces are sitting, bro. They still sitting. The black pair, the green pair, they sitting.
But how many pair of Force Kobe's you got?
Two.
Okay.
I got two. I got the white pair, and I got the soft yellow.
You know the
It's
pair
gonna be
I
an
really
easy.
wanted? I wanted the purple snakeskin joints with the black swoosh on them.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted those real bad. And then I just saw the silver and white Kobe's that are scaled out too. I seen them joints. I was liking them too. Let's see here. Jordan 1 low, black and tan. On my colorway on foot. Jordan 1 low, black and tan. I don't
Mm,
remember that one. Oh,
mm,
the Barcelonas. Thank you. That's what they were called.
mm-hmm.
The Barcelona joint. No, wait, because I know they had an all purple. They had an all purple with the black. So I think the black was the Barcelona. Nah, Jay, you can rock those. You had a fit for the Statue of
I
Liberties.
surely did. I surely did.
Trying to reach back for them statues or no?
Man, bro, them statues are still climbing. That's another kick in 25 that's climbing, bro.
Mm,
That them Statue of Liberties is not going nowhere. They still going up, bro. Um, whew,
mm,
mm. I can't get all of the kicks, bro. I just can't. I can't do it all.
mm,
Sometimes you just got to know when to look and window shop.
or just accept that L, right?
Just accept the L,
Just
bro.
say accept the L.
You got
Now,
to.
listen. Now, what we doing this year? Are we accepting L's in 2026, or are we jumping to that resale market? Because you did bring up a good point earlier, right? About the height of the shoe and where they at resale wise. And then if you go back a couple months later, you'll see the prices actually dropped on them.
Yeah.
Now, in my from my perspective, like Plenty Hardaway's opportunity at those 17s for 350, I don't see that shoe getting a 350 no time soon, if ever, on
Ooh,
StockX or Go. That Jordan 17, I don't see it happening at all.
I like it.
Okay. That being said, Plenty, if you able to make that deal, make that deal, make it. But we've seen prices drop on a lot of shoes though, and we've seen prices go up on a lot of shoes too.
Mhm.
It- the question is though, it's a gamble, is it not?
Well, it's always been a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing was never a guarantee with anything, right? Nothing is guaranteed. But to be honest with you, Plenty, that $350, I'm definitely like putting you on my prayers, like you said earlier today, bro. I would go ahead and spend 350 right now on that kick. I would if I had an opportunity, personally. Um, the thing is that just like 25, like I told y'all, we don't really know the hyper kicks anymore. You can't really tell necessarily, but also at the same time, pricing. Resale is not like at its hype anymore. It's not. We're not at the height. We're just not. So with that being said, man, like you guys gotta seriously like sit back and say, am I really, do I really need this kick now, or do I want to exercise patience? And I think 2026 will be a great year to exercise patience
Mm-hmm.
on most kicks, not all, but most kicks. Let's just be honest. Sneaker
Mm.
Tyler Radio, we appreciate that, bro. Best sneaker podcast. Salute, fam. Appreciate you, Dodie.
Active military station in the Middle East. Can take a few minutes to let people know. Well, Jay, you active now.
So I just want to say, man, definitely, man, shout out to you. Appreciate your service, man, and definitely stay safe. Definitely stay safe.
So I keep it a being. My sister works at the Navy Yard in Virginia, where they work on the submarines, and it's right near a VA in there. And man, the amount of people who have you know removed themselves from Earth, right, is at an alarming rate. Alarming rate. They found them in the parking lots, in their cars. They found them different places on the boats. bro. Um,
Hey,
and and I mean, listen, it's listen. I've never been to war, so what that's like, and man, what that's like, I couldn't even tell you, you know. But mental health stuff is real, bro. Some people need help, and a lot of people they stay too silent on it. Gotta have somebody to reach out to. And for those y'all in here, man, y'all got problems. Don't try to keep that bottle up, man. Have somebody to talk to about some things, bro. You know,
yep, yep,
have somebody to talk to about some things because you never know. Sometimes just being able to speak on something just will help you feel better, regardless.
yep.
So,
And definitely, Mike, man, definitely want to say we appreciate for all that you do, bro. We really do, man. Appreciate you and all you guys out there, man. We really do. Um, Mike, your name reminds me of something. Do you guys know the guy who be going to like Walmart and the different stores and he'd be like, "Hey, can you guys find my sister?" He makes up these names, and then if you don't catch it, if you don't catch it, you make it laugh. So I was like, "Hey, man, you remind me of that, man." That's what looking at your name. I was like, "Hey, he remind me that name reminds me what that dude be doing." So
Mike Oxmones.
you see what I'm saying? So y'all, you
Yeah,
see what I'm saying?
I know. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah, everyone says they have a price until they actually get it. Facts.
Facts, bro. Facts.
What do y'all think secret retail prices will look like in 2030? That's a good question.
Sadly enough, I think 245 is gonna be like probably almost the average, bro.
So I see because Jordan 4s are at 225 now, and depending on the release, they'll be at like 230. Jay's you probably right, Jay. 245, bro. A Jordan 1 gonna run us like 200, 210. Yeah, what are they at now? They're 185 now. Oh, no, let me back up. I say around 200. 200. The special edition joint, like okay, in 2030, like the Bread 85, I probably will run this like 275, bro. And we got remember the bins are coming out this year. What is the retail of
300.
those?
300.
320. They 320, I think. Let's just say 300, right? Let's just say.
The bids are 320. I thought it was 300. Oh,
Yeah, they're like 320 or something like that. Yeah. So
I thought it was 300. Dang.
bins will run you like 400. Jordan 11, what you think of Jordan 11 going to run us? 260?
They already going for a 240.
Because no, they're 230 now, but the Houston, Atlanta, Vegas pack, how much were those retail?
It was the same. It wasn't nothing like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we really looking at somewhere around like maybe honestly probably like 255, 250 ish. Sadly enough, plenty said 250. You know.
Now, average price. Let's think about this because so a Jordan 1 is 185. A Jordan 3, depending on
210,
the
215.
well, the black cements was like 220, weren't they?
I was saying
Yeah,
on average.
the black cement. Okay, average. So 215. Let's say that. A Jordan 4, 225 right now. A Jordan 5, they 225 also, but sometimes they 215.
There was a test beta. There was a test beta.
There's on 215. Ben, oh, okay. I was $30 off.
I was
Ben's
$50
retail
off.
at Ben's retail at 350.
I said 300.
Bro, can you imagine? There's 3 bins this year. That's gonna run you without taxes and shipping 1,050
Yep.
for
350
three
plus
pairs
350
of
is
kicks,
700.
bro. That's what
Two
I'm
pairs
saying.
is
No,
700.
I know. And there's 3 of them releasing this year: the bin 3, the bin 6, and the bin 8.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So for 1,050, you can get those three shoes. But see, okay. This leads me to a good question though. For a sneaker collection, do you want the quantity or the quality?
Quality.
Okay.
That's easy for me.
Now, the thing is we put the bins up there because of what exactly? Because when you think about it, Jay, they're not necessarily using like the suede, the leather, no, like that's not being brought down, by the angel Gabriel himself to be presented to Nike for them to use to make these drones. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they coming from the same animals, bro. Like, but they slapping that bin name on there, giving you the wax stamp and saying 350. Like, so what really puts that shoe above everything else?
So let's unfold that real quick. I do have something to say really quickly before I answer your question. Sneaker Tyler Radio, much respect, bro. He said we need to support our veterans. Woo, my guy, my guy. Sneaker Tyler Radio, my guy. Let me say this, bro.
Go ahead.
We talked about this before. Fragment. There's no difference when you're talking about a frag. It's debossed in the kick, and the price goes what? Up. Because if you guys remember the Midnight Navy Air Jordan 1s, now look at those Union ones that's dropping with that frag collab. That is the same exact color.
And I had those Midnight Navy joints too.
See what I'm saying? So, that's what we're talking about, the marketing psychology, right? It's just marketing psychology. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with copying what you want. But I'm going to tell you what really made the bend, the Air Jordan 2. That quality and how that sneaker was built and how it came, still to this day, pretty much goes unmatched.
And it had like that ostrich leather, right?
Facts. So, for me personally, y'all, and I said it before, if I'm gonna only get one bin this year, give me the bin 8. If I had to pick one bin, let me get that bin 8. Even though I like all the other bins, it's got to be that 8 for me.
It's crazy. It's crazy how sad the world has become. Everything goes up except our paychecks.
Facts, bro. Preach that.
Jordan brand. If Jordan isn't careful, they're going to price themselves out of the casual shoe market and enter the luxury market. It's like what every car brand does nowadays. Nobody can meet in the middle.
Go ahead. Is that you about to say something?
Go ahead. You can go first.
All right. So let me say this, man. Like when you think of luxury, right? What really solidifies luxury? And I hate to make this comparison, but I want to make this comparison.
Were you asking like for real or you being
No, I'm making it like a legitimate like kind of comment, right?
Go ahead.
You have Kia. Remember when Kia came out? People was like, "Man, what the heck is that? This is trash. I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy this garbage." Right? So then you got the Kia now who owns Hyundai. Let's be honest, right? But now Kia has what? They have their luxury brand, which is what? The Genesis.
No. Genesis isn't Kia.
Who owns Genesis then? Was it Hyundai?
That's a Hyundai.
Hyundai, there you go.
Because it was Hyundai. It was the Hyundai Genesis, and then they turned Genesis essentially into its own brand, kind of like Ford and Lincoln's like luxury division.
Correct. There you go.
Yeah.
So we have to look at what really makes something luxury.
But to your point, Kia has upped the quality of their cars, like the Telluride, the Kia Optima.
Correct.
Those are vehicles that a lot of people now are turning to, especially with the SUV market being where it's at. The SUV market is so crazy that GM is considering making a Corvette SUV.
But it's smart.
It
Look what
is.
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini, Ferrari,
Lamborghini.
Porsche, who Aston Martin. They've all got SUVs now.
But truth be told, and I'm not trying to get off topic, but truth be told, here in the U.S. is where SUVs and trucks are growing. In North America, everywhere else is not growing.
Because we the fattest nation in the world. We need all this extra room for our fat ass bodies, bro.
You know what I mean?
They,
Yep.
them big ass
So
vehicles ain't selling like that overseas.
right.
And and don't let China bring their cars into the US, because I'm telling you right now, them cars that I see them. There's a dude on YouTube, black dude. He's got like long curly hair, wears glasses. He's reviewing all these cars. He's always reviewing these cars from China, bro, bro. And then at the end, he tells the price on these cars, and I'm like, ain't no way, ain't no way.
Yep. Yep.
But when we talk about luxury, right? Okay, so let's get on that. If so, because Tyler's got a point. If you keep raising the price on that shoe, it will put you into that threshold of luxury pricing. But if you're going to do that, well, now you got to change up how you making these shoes, because no longer can you be giving us, that step like all your Jordan ones got to come with whatever material you use to make that bread 85 high.
Facts.
They all got to come with that leather now. Now it's got to be leather that's got to be broken in and all this other kind of stuff, bro. You can't just be out here slapping whatever you want, talking about 300, please, retail, and you not upping what you giving in the shoe. I mean, to the point, right? When you look at like a Honda and Acura, right? So you can get the Honda Civic, or you can get the equivalent Acura. But the equivalent Acura,
the XL,
right, is going to have a few extra features that not even the top trim Honda is going to have.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? What up, Superfly? What's good with you, bro?
Superfly in the bill.
What up with you? But when it comes to sneakers like that, it's like when you think about it, okay, what's Balenciaga really using for their shoes? Nothing. It's more so their name on there. I don't necessarily think they're making their shoes with any different real materials. That's the Balenciaga name.
But also fashion forward. Let's be honest. They're very fashion forward. Kind of like you can't place them in the same category, but I'm gonna say like was it Mischief, right? Like very
Mischief,
right? So, but I'm not putting them in the luxury brand market, but I'm just saying very fashion forward. I think that's what made Balenciaga where they at, and they just don't make a ton of everything, bro. They don't make like a million pairs of this. So when you talk about luxury, that means they also dwindling down the quantity, supposedly better quality as well.
Yeah, honestly, I just think a lot of it has to do with just the trends that pop up, and people just want to wear Balenciaga because their favorite movie star or something is wearing Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there are celebrities that rock Nikes like that, like Ben Affleck, he's one. Mark Wahlberg, he's another one. You know what I'm saying? But the fashion people ain't really following them around wearing the Nike stuff. But people out here obviously want to rock Balenciaga and Christian Dior and all these other things, right? So I listen, they can be in the pricing range, but will they ever necessarily be seen as a luxury brand? No. And to that point, they shouldn't want to be seen as a luxury brand. Because your core market that you are trying to bring up, right? They're still in grade school. They're in high school. You trying to bring them over into the family and hop on. To Tyler's point, if those prices get too high, parents are going to say what? No.
Correct.
They're going to say no.
But at the same time, Nike can be pricing themselves out in the future. I
Maybe
mean,
they
look,
do.
look what's going on just amongst all brands. We can talk about when someone says, "Oh, our sales went up, our sales went up." Well, your sales went up because you're charging more, not necessarily you pushing more units. So, this is why part of the reason why the hype of sneakers is kind of dwindling down a little bit because it's just costing too much money. Let's just
But
be
do,
honest.
but do you really think it's the pricing of the shoes, or the people who hopped on the trend of the money grab are starting to try to find other things to do?
I think it's pricing. I think it's overly saturation, and people generally, people who not in the kicks who trying to get into kicks are saying, "Yo, y'all released this 12 times already, man. I want to see something new." So it's multiple and
Well,
competition.
wait, but you said they're trying to get into kicks. So if they just getting in, they ain't seen nothing.
But they
That's what they
listen.
know.
You don't have to be a sneakerhead not to know necessarily. You seeing all these Jordans. You don't have to be a sneakerhead to know
You're
that.
right. That it's probably, I would say, the Jordan 1 is probably the most recognized sneaker in the world. I'd
I don't.
probably
I
say
don't.
that.
I don't
I
doubt that. I
you
don't doubt
know, um, but to your point, like, listen, if you're not paying attention to sneakers like that, you don't necessarily notice what's going on. Like, okay, for example, uh, do you follow what goes on with Balenciaga like that?
that. Nah.
You follow anything that goes with like Coach?
But
Like
I know the
if
brand.
if, if you're not here for it, you ain't really thinking, like, you ain't really thinking about it. Like, you don't necessarily see it. If you try to come into sneakers, you'll see, like, damn, there's all types of shoes here I could choose from. What do I go with? What's everybody wearing? I think now we're in a place where a lot of brands have some decent recognition, so you have the opportunity of variety. Uh, but it's kind of like, what are you going to fall into? Now, granted, you look at a pair of Jordans, they're gonna run you 180 plus. But what people don't think about it, New Balances, they up there in price too.
Yep,
Just because you see a lot of them sitting on sale, just remember what that retail price was when that shoe released.
that's true.
You know, so they're not necessarily cheap either initially.
hmm Johnny said, "I need off white, Travis, and Frags." Mm,
He said, "I need high beast."
mm. I'm not gonna lie, man. I need those. I need those off white ones, bro. I need those Air Jordan 1 off whites. The last compare, I want those. I,
When I'm trying to make good friends, I look for quality, quality of the character. Quality of the character is how I become friends with uh, other distinguished gentlemen.
Superfly. I like that, brother. Pull up Superfly.
What's the difference? I think J's are luxury, and designer sneakers are just designer or high end, because designer can use BS materials. Okay, so to his point, that's like that purse. Remember that purse? What did they say? It cost like $35 in materials to make it, but they was retailing at 2,900 because it came out in a lawsuit, and I forgot what that lawsuit was about. But yeah, like, the materials cost nothing. That name is what is causing that price to be where it's at.
But you're right. But let's take a deeper dive and pull back for a second. Gucci and Coach. Really, really, I want to say no. Louis Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
You bought a Louis Vuitton belt for $800. You can take it back to the store and if it breaks, if it cracks, whatever the case may be, they'll fix it or replace it, and they will also clean those shoes, right? And they post a guarantee like no crazy creasing, and if so, they will fix your kick. They don't do that anymore. So when you talk about what used to be, just like Eddie Bauer book bags, bro, like it was a lifetime warranty on them. Then
Eddie
people just
Bauer.
started getting stupid. They just burnt out Eddie Bauer, right? And there's an Eddie Bauer here in Tampa, which I was really shocked. So when you talk about what used to be, people are holding on to what used to be, and this is why they're at currently right now. But what they used to do is not going on anymore. So you walking into a store paying $800 for a belt, but you're not getting that service. You can't walk into a Gucci store, Louis Vuitton store, and say, "Hey, I need my belt clean." They're not doing that no more. They're not replacing it. They're not doing that no more. So they living off what used to be, right? Old money, right? People living off old money, trust fund babies, they living off what the past in the current situation.
Yeah, but see, like, okay, who's what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg.
Mm-hmm.
So, and here's the thing, right? If you see his outfits, right? You've seen pictures of Mark Zuckerberg when he's in his t-shirt and stuff like that, right? How much do you think what he has on costs?
He probably got on a $40 outfit, bro.
I'm telling you right now, that outfit is probably well over $1,000. You want to know how I know? Because there's companies out there that make these minimalist looking, no name tags, nothing t-shirts, and that shirt will run you $600.
You think he,
Jeans, 700. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like, it looks so unassuming, but it's way more expensive than you think it is. I, I'm gonna find some of that stuff and I'm gonna send it to you so you see what it is I'm talking about.
no,
It looked like they got it out the thrift store. I
but
promise
see,
you, some of it's not.
sometimes too, but what you're saying is right. But sometimes, right, the quality is on par. It just has a certain look to it. But what you're saying is right.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of these billionaires out here, bro. Like, they'll tell you, "Hey, man, I drive a Toyota, bro. Like, I don't need a $500,000 car." You have people out there who are very successful, and they don't spend their money on like things that just lose value.
But to your point, in a case they have to, in a way, because otherwise they won't get the tax benefits from some of those that they would get from some of their purchases.
Mm,
There's
mm,
tax benefits to some of them purchases they make too, especially if they have a way to make it for the business.
yeah.
Listen, I heard one thing I heard is a real estate agent, if they invest, like for them to get like a clean looking like BMW or Mercedes as a real estate agent, for whatever reason, that having one of those two cars, depending on the area you in, especially, will actually up your business.
It's
They say,
image.
yeah, the image you put out there, in a lot of cases, is what helps sells you as a salesperson.
It's an image.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's,
Sneaker Tyler Radio said the fact we paying like 100 plus for something built in China shipped over the sea is actually not a bad price considering the flat Stanley journey of the pair. Okay, of a pair of sneakers. I got you. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Logistics, man. It's the logistical aspects.
What up, Bart? Appreciate it. And designer shoes are worth nothing when you walk out of the store, and J's, on the other hand, could be worth thousands. Only secret. I mean, listen, a J is worth what it is, depending on who's willing to pay the resale. Just because the shoes at a resale price don't mean anybody buying it, though. Too.
Yeah.
Just because you set the market at a price don't mean people are purchasing at that price. That's why a lot of Corvettes is sitting on the lot right now, waiting to be bought, because there's what they're trying to price them at, and there's what people are willing to pay for them.
Well, see, also you got to too listen. When you go to those dealerships were marking up the price values like crazy,
Price.
even on the Stingray. And I remember Chevy was trying to stop that bullcrap because I think the Stingray, the base model, was starting off at like 65, 63, whatever the case may be. But then you got them doing a $40,000 uptick on a base model. It's crazy. So guess what? Let it sit. Even though that Corvette is beautiful. One day I'm gonna own one. One day I'm gonna own one.
But see, that's the thing though, because okay, the shoe retails at one price. The resale is another. Okay, so like what Superfly is saying is true,
Yep.
but you got to look at it full circle because granted there are cars. Okay, for example, like the Enzo Ferrari, right? That car retailed, I think, around 800,000. But what's that car selling for? 2 million, and it's just continuing to go up because they see it as a collector's vehicle type to have, much like the Porsche 918 Spider.
But you got to
That's
remember what you said was right, and it goes back to kicks. Limit. When something is limited, it's not like they just making a ton of Ferraris. This ain't Ford, bro. This ain't Ford. You know what I mean? Where they just making Fords like crazy. This is a Ferrari. This is that Spider, that 919
right.
Spider everybody can't have. So it's limited, and that's why I said for all sneaker brands, they should make things more obtainable, but then scale back and make other kicks limited. Because now, at the end of the day, people want exclusivity. And I mentioned it before, the younger generation, they're not brand whores. They want, they're gonna jump brands back and forth. When you guys talk about it, people want something that everybody doesn't have. People want individualism now. I'm not saying there's not a lot of sheep because there's still sheeps out there, but people still want to be they want to be recognized as an individual, and that's what we're starting to see now.
But why? But why did the 85 highs go down so far?
Everything
Because
I
there's
do,
only 10,000 pairs
only 10,000 pairs. But
allegedly.
why?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, I think it was because of the price point, bro. It was the price.
Okay. Okay. But I'll give you another one though. So like the Swarovski Jordan 1 lows, what did they retail at? Like 900, but they went up.
They did
They go up. Like
exclusivity.
I'm just saying, but even so, like exclusivity don't always mean that price going up though.
I agree with you. No
So it's
argument.
just that retail. I don't know, man. It's interesting because the retail on that shoe again, that's $900 retail for the joint.
I agree. But it goes back to what? And I ain't never seen a Swarovski in the wild, bro.
Listen, to me, you're gonna see them on someone's feet, like in L.A., New York City, down in Miami. You won't see that. That's when you won't see them. Like, yeah, you're not really gonna see a lot of those shoes like in the wild like that.
You won't.
You won't.
They limited. They made a limited amount of them, and because exclusivity, people went for them. I guarantee you, if Jordans came out with like a crystal sneaker, hey bro, I promise you that thing gonna sit.
A crystal shoe.
I'm just saying, Swarovskis ain't nothing but like crystals, right? Them little crystals all around the kick. But if they made 200,000 pairs, people like I'm good. But just like
but 200, but okay. But it's 200,000. First off, you'd have to find 200,000 people that want that shoe. Now, there may be 200,000 people that want it, but maybe only 10% of the population is really going to put their money out there for a shoe that's retailing at $900.
and that $900 shoe is what? Up in resale value because it was limited.
Yeah, because whatever amount they put out, there were a few more people who could afford it, one, and wanted it two, and didn't get it.
Right.
Because look at the listen, the Flight Club 4s. I don't think they put out any more pairs than they did of like the white cements. I'm sure you had a lot of people that liked it, but whether or not they really wanted it. Now, if it starts, I saw some places already putting it on sale. But with the way they sitting around, they just kind of, I'll keep waiting. Either you really like the shoe or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hold on 1 second. Let me take this call.
Go ahead. Hey, chat. So for everybody out there who hit on those Dornbeckers, man, just check your tracking. Because again, it looks like Nike is giving us some really good chances to cop these kicks in a really good time. It looked like mine is going to be coming in on Thursday. So shout out to Nike for that, man. Johnny said, I forgot about the bins. Hey, bro. Yeah, the bins, bro. They cost us some money, but at the same time, bro, like them bins is going to be fire. Sneaker Tyler Radio said they trying to sell Union Field journals for $2,000. Don't mean anybody paying for that. Facts. But I put in an offer for $145 and copped.
It's some Ferraris that break aren't worth nothing and don't hold that. That's true.
That's facts.
That's true. That's a lot of shoes like that. You're absolutely right.
That's facts.
There's a few Ferraris out there you can get on the cheap.
Hey,
but just because you can buy it cheap, don't mean it's going to be cheap to maintain. A Ferrari's still going to run you a Ferrari, even if it's the Ferrari nobody wants. It's still going to run you. You call up, you make a call in the Maranello talking about you looking for XYZ part. Number one, will they even sell it to you? That's number one, right? Mm-hmm. Will they sell it to you directly? Because a lot of times you're going to have to go through a dealer. And the dealer going to hit you too with that price. Maranello going to hit you with a price. The dealer going to hit you with a price.
The maintenance is just...
Mm-hmm.
And when you say cheap to who? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, like, there are Ferraris out there you can get under $100,000.
Hey, $100,000 for a car is expensive to me.
You're right.
So, like I said, cheap.
But when you consider a Ferrari, relevantly speaking, most Ferraris will run you $250 plus brand new. So under 100, you be able to pick up a Ferrari for $80,000. It may be an old one, maybe from like the 90s or something, but I'm telling you right now, don't be fooled by what you could buy it for.
It's gonna be expensive.
Can you maintain it?
Correct.
Because listen, there are Ferraris out there to get to certain parts, you got to drop the entire engine and transmission out that joint. I've seen, because I follow a lot of these guys that be rebuilding supercars and stuff. Like they get crashed supercars and try to rebuild.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. For the littlest things, they got to drop the engine and transmission to try to fix on the car. You don't want to deal with that. The brakes, so I saw, bro, dude took in, it was a 2025 E350 AMG, right? Car had carbon ceramic brakes and it needed it all the way around. Guess how much that brake job was?
Probably about 10 bands.
$10,000. You absolutely right about that.
10 bands.
$10,000, and that was just for the parts, Jay. That was just for the parts, Jay.
Nah. Listen, man, I love cars, but nah, man. I really do. Nothing better than an old school, in my opinion. But that's crazy, bro. So again.
Well, I was gonna say the other part is you can't even use them carbon ceramic brakes the way you want to out here on the highway. They designed, to when you running up over 100 miles an hour, having to stop, take off again. You don't even need that greater braking. They don't even those brakes need to actually be warm to activate the way you want them to.
That's true. That's true. Hey, Chad, everybody out there watching us, man, listen, go ahead and give us a thumbs up, man. We appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. We just out here having a good time on MLK Day. You know, those Kobe's are sitting. I told y'all, in my opinion, they're easy passing me. But again, man, what's going on today? Johnny just said, and when it comes to luxury, those who can afford it can get it. It's not that limited. Okay, I own a few pairs of those red bottoms. They make enough, but once they're gone, that's it. And Johnny, you're right. You're right about that. So just like Louis Vuitton and stuff like that, when they make something and it doesn't sell out, they burn it. They get rid of the inventory.
Mm.
They get rid of the inventory. That is absolutely facts. Once it's gone, it's gone. And then that's what makes luxury, whether it's car, it's sneakers, or it's clothing, purse, whatever it may be, that's what makes the value start going up because you can't go to the store and buy it ever again.
What up, Seb Ray? What's good?
Sam Ray in the build.
Smash that like button. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yep. Chilling on a day off. Facts.
Yes, sir.
Absolute
Superfly.
facts. So is a Jordan sneaker now considered luxury because of its resale? Hold on, let me finish.
Woo!
Is a Jordan sneaker considered luxury due to its resale value?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Mm. So shoes like the Wahlburgers, Pigeon Dunks, Paris Dunks. Resale is multiple thousands of dollars on those. So are they luxury now because of their resale value, knowing the retail on them was only like $100, $200 and some change?
What up, Jump Man? I'm gonna say no. I'm going to say no because the general population does not view Jordan or Nikes as a luxury brand. When it comes to resale value, I would say yes. But on a generalization note, I would say no.
So I remember a time when it used to be thought of is if you had a bunch of sneakers for some reason that was broke, you were broke. Like, oh, these guys have all these Jordans that they broke. You remember that?
I know what you're talking about. I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
So it's just interesting the different dynamic now, and I think because people saw the money behind being able to resell things, especially when it comes to sneakers, now the whole thought process on it has changed.
Mm. Mm.
Like Pokemon cards, oh, that's kitty stuff. This card right here go for $500. Wait, what? Oh, let me try to get into this now.
See,
The money brings them in, but they in the way. They in the way of the people who was here before the money like that. To me, if you, from my perspective, if I get shoes, it's because I like it. The fact that it goes up in resale value is just like, I guess it's like just kind of an added bonus in a sense. But some people, the resale go up so high on the shoe, they don't even want to wear it anymore.
because now they're thinking like, man, I can pay some rent with this, which is fair, which is fair. Jump Man, what up, family? Sam Ray said Tiffany and Company need to do another collab. Nike Air Force Ones went hard.
So, so here's the thing, Jay. You said okay, so the price went up on them, right? That's that's what you were saying because the price went up. That's why people don't want to wear it. So, what happens if you buy a shoe? You wasn't wearing it because the price went up, but now the prices are down. on the shoe. Now, how do you feel about it? Do you still maintain that same energy that you liked it, or now, or who out there gets upset now that the resale has gone down in your shoe? You bought it at let's just say you got it at retail. It goes up in resale value, and then like okay, let's use the Jordan ones for example. You got a Jordan one, pretty much back in 2020. Jordan ones was reselling for triple, double, triple the price, right? Sometimes even four times. So now you're like, I love the shoe. I bought it. Oh, the resale's up on it. Well, I'm gonna chill. The resale go down on the shoe. Do you still love the shoe, or now you upset because that resale price is down?
Well, that's the difference between a sneakerhead, a collector, and a reseller. That's where the differences come into play. Because for us, we buy a kick because we like it, whether it's high or low. Look, look, you bought the family, right? The
What is
family
it?
affair,
Yeah. Family Affair
right?
threes. Yep.
Guess what? They ain't going for nothing. But you bought that kick because you really, really like that kick. So for
Mm-hmm.
people like us who are sneakerheads and sneaker collectors at the same time, because you can be both, but it's the resellers and it's the collectors really who get mad because the collectors again, well, why are you guys gonna bring back the satins?
Mm.
Why are you guys bringing back the satins, man? Why y'all doing that? Now this shoe was worth $5,000. Now it's worth 2,500 because Nike decided to give a general release of this particular kick.
Mm.
So that's where it goes back to that exclusivity. Maybe I should sell this now because it's losing value because it doesn't hold the same weight as it did because now Nike gave a general release pair.
But see, my question would be: is that why you bought that shoe in the first place when it came out?
Correct.
Well,
Facts.
so now you want to get rid of it because it's losing its value. I thought you bought it because you liked it. The fact that it had the resale was just a bonus. What up,
Facts.
Sig? What up,
Sig the build. Jumpman says 17.
Jay Nate? What's good with you? Um, you said resale is a determining factor, isn't it? Quality is an afterthought. Case in point, the catering value of the Armada. I would flip that around because I wasn't thinking nothing about no resale when I got the Amam in Air Force. What they doing, what they doing resale? Why it is what it is. Like whether they go up and down. I really like the shoe. I thought it was a nice quality kit.
Yep.
If you came to me tomorrow and said, "Oh, the Amam Force is going for resale 600," all right. Well,
Sam Ray said, I've always seen Jordans as luxury, no matter what.
yeah, I come
Facts.
across that.
Jabajo, he said, is selling shoes something you're going to do your whole life? We don't sell shoes, bro, for a living.
I don't know.
We don't sell shoes for a living, bro.
I ain't got time to be out here chasing these shoes down like that to try to sell, bro. I ain't got no time to be doing that nonsense, bro. Me, I have a bunch of used sneakers that I actually wear, not even mad because I found them for $6 at Goodwill and cleaned them up. But I keep collecting new retail as desktop.
See?
That's not bad. You find the
Nope.
shoes cleaning them up,
Nope. Nope. That's facts,
you
bro.
know.
Nope.
I don't. Let's see. I didn't buy them gammas because I like them. Buying sneakers is expensive, and if I can buy another sneaker to cover some of my expenses, I mean, listen. A lot of people do that. Ain't nothing wrong with buying a shoe and using it to trade or use towards to get you something else. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
People do that. Go ahead. Go ahead,
No,
Jay.
go ahead. Finish up.
I was gonna say, like, when I got the brick by bricks, when I got the 85 breads and even the SB4 navies, the money I used to get all of them came from me moving off of other shoes. So, you know,
I want to say this, man, but before I answer this comment, Sam Ray, you got me over here dying. He said the Jordan logo looks like the Mercedes-Benz logo if you squint your eyes. Let me say this, man. Like, and what Superfly said is facts, bro. Because like, I'm gonna tell you how some people build up their collection. You'll get a kick and you like it, but you're like, yo, I like this better. Well, guess what? If I can get rid of this kick, have some extra money in my pocket, but still get the kick I want, you're building your collection the other way. And that's the same. Listen, that's the same thing as trading cards, y'all. That's the same thing as trading cards. It's no different.
Mm-hmm.
So it's no different. It doesn't mean you're not a sneakerhead if you like selling something to get what you want. There's nothing wrong with it. We're not knocking it, but at the end of the day, we're talking about like being a pure sneaker enthusiast, not just buying something to sell it. But it's okay to buy a kick and sell it to get what you want. There's nothing wrong with it. Not knocking it at all. I get rid of kicks. I get rid of kicks for multiple reasons. Jay Nate, you own a Hellcat. Hold on, bro. You getting like 6 miles to a gallon.
He said, no one told me a brake job cost $7K, $1,500 for each caliber, $1K for brake kit pads, front and rear, all insane. After owning a car for 3 years, I had to pay to play. Jesus. But you got to think, a Hellcat, right? The weight of that vehicle plus that power, you need some decent stopping power on that joint. But $7,000 for a brake job. Why'd they have to change your calipers, though? Damn, I ain't never heard them having to change calipers. Usually it's just pads and rotors. They had to change the calipers, too? Shit.
Dang, bro.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie, Jay Nate, bro. I think the best Dodge vehicle outside of the Dodge RC, all right. So some of y'all gonna get me, but y'all can't get me now because I already said it. The Dodge RC is like the best Dodge vehicle ever made. There's no debate in my eyes. Is the Jeep, the Hellcat Jeep is something special, bro.
Oh, the Trackhawk.
The Trackhawk. That right there, oh my gosh, that smokes the SRT Hellcat. It smokes the Demon. Give me that over both of those cars. Give me that. Give me that
Bro,
Hellcat.
The Demon. The Demon.
You ready? Okay. Does the Demon? Is the Demon all-wheel drive?
The Demon runs a quarter mile in under 10 seconds. What you talking about right now?
I don't care how fast it is. I don't care how. I'm not talking about
how can the vehicle smoke it if it's faster?
Okay, here we go.
Go ahead. Explain this to me.
You can. There's more. You can do way more.
Okay.
With a Trackhawk than a Demon.
Okay.
Not only that. If you bend a corner in a Demon, you spinning out and you done for. That Trackhawk has way better grip. That Trackhawk, you can do way better turns with it than the Demon.
Bro, that center of gravity is high though with a truck. It's higher.
But you use with the Trackhawk. Is it 2-wheel drive with the Trackhawk? It's not, right?
Yeah, but that 4-wheel drive system alone, you got to remember power to weight ratio.
Correct. But I'm talking about overall just general uses. I'm not talking about speed, bro. I'm not even talking about that. Give me that Trackhawk any day. Any day. And don't give me now racing wise, come on. Of course, we're talking about the Demon. I mean, come on. But I'm talking about like I can get and just go and feel way more safer. That Trackhawk is where it's at. That's my opinion.
Yeah, in terms of what you can do with it, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I get it. I get it in that aspect. You know, you way more options to do things with it. You could tow a boat. You know, you can tow crap with it. You can pack it up, take it on trips. But I mean, that's car versus SUV regardless. That's car versus SUV regardless. So,
but you still can perform it too. Pause.
You can, yeah.
Do some more luxury too.
Demon is a race car. It is.
It is.
Them track tires on the back.
Yep. running slicks. Facts.
Yeah.
Johnny said, "I hope they dwindle some more, so I can grab what I want." He's talking about more pairs of them kicks. Yeah, bro.
Well, besides that, they have the Hellcat Red Eye too.
Correct.
That Red Eye is nasty. That Red
I
Eye
mean,
is
they all
nasty.
dope, but that's where Dodge went wrong.
My
They
brother's got a
chose,
black wing.
hey, now you want to talk about performance? That Black Wing will outperform a Hellcat, bro.
That
Yes. Listen, the Black Wing Cadillac, you can bend corners in it. You cannot do that
yeah,
with
it handles better.
it handles way better.
Yeah.
That Black Wing is
All
fire.
they did, they took the supercharged vet motor and dropped it in there.
That's it, but they do that with the V as well. Remember, they still do it with the V as
I
well.
know. I
Yeah.
know. I know. So
So yeah, man, like
but yeah, it yeah, it handles well. I will say, track wise versus straight line. Um Sometimes a vehicle with less power is a better vehicle to drive because a lot of times the more power you have, the smaller the margin of error you have on there because it's just got too much power.
this is why Porsche's always like in that top racing every year. With Porsche,
Yeah.
you don't get power. It's because how light the vehicle is, and it's also how the drivability and what it's able to do.
The Nürburgring
Yep.
is the equalizer, but that's like one of the fastest was remember that Dodge Viper, what was it, the
RC.
ATS, was it
Oh,
the
okay.
RC,
The RC is the
was it the
best Dodge
RC,
vehicle ever
whatever
made.
one that had that crazy ass aerodynamics package on it.
I think you're talking about the RC. That is the
Maybe
greatest
that's it.
Dodge vehicle ever. They only made it for two
That might
years.
be it. Yeah. That
hmm
one right there, like the top speed on it was only like 170, but that's because with the aero package it had the downforce produced, so it's like 2,500 pounds of downforce or something like that. Crazy amount of downforce.
When you can increase your G force and you
Thank you.
still
That's
hit
what it
corners and
is.
you gripping, see the eight
The ACR.
AC. I said RC, yeah, the
The
ACR. There you go.
ACR. Yeah.
There you go. Sneaker Tyler Radio is our official Dodgeologist.
Yeah. I
Sam,
have 2021 Scat, traded it for a 23 Tahoe.
ooh,
Yeah. You feel more roomy in that Tahoe, don't you?
mm-hmm.
So look, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I am now driving my first ever SUV. I have a Grand Cherokee, 2023 Grand Cherokee. I must say, I don't think I'm gonna ever go back to a regular car.
Why? Why you say that? I'm curious.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Um, because you know what it is. So when I was working down in Miami, now mind you, I've had my first car was a Mercedes. My dad and I fixed up together. It was an '85 Mercedes 190E with a 5-speed manual transmission. It was my first car. We fixed it up. The next car I had was I went through, how many was it? Two BMW CIs. Yeah, I went through two of those, 325i's, both of them. And then I had the 5 Series, the 530X XI with a 6-speed manual in it, right? When those cars run well, there's nothing like it. Even a car from back in the 80s, bro, like it had the 5-point wishbone suspension on it. The car was basically over engineered for the year and all that. But I'm trying to tell you, like those cars handle like nothing else. But when they have a problem, my God, do they have a problem, bro? Even the slightest problem is going to run you money. Now I can do some things on cars, you know, but but damn, bro. So I switched to the Jeep. Oh, so back to my story. So I was coming home from Miami one time, right? And the traffic coming out of downtown Miami is brutal. it don't open up until you get to the turnpike, because then you either take the turnpike or you stay on it to stay on I-95 to try to go home. I remember sitting in that traffic and I'm just like, man, I'm tired of sitting on the ground and I feel like everything else is up around me. So I say, you know what? When it's time for the next vehicle, I'm trying an SUV. Then I came across, I kept looking, and I came across my Jeep Cherokee. And I said, you know what? I think this is it. This is it. Got in that car, and I love that car. I love that car, bro. I love that car. Do I miss driving stick? I do, but you know what? I got a motorcycle to shift around when I need that.
Pause. Sam Ray said there's definitely more of an awareness, and it's podcasts like this that brings more education on what these sneakers actually are. Appreciate that, family. Appreciate that, bro.
What time he said that?
12:42.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, you way back here, Jay. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going through everything, man.
Way back here.
Hey, I'm going through it all. Hey, the flyway. Hey, preach the flyway. Preach the flyway.
Shit, I missed it.
He said, "What you talking about, bro? Trying to be funny?"
Let's see. You said, okay, hold on. I like my Dodge Ram 1500. Let's see here. Can't go wrong with a Tahoe.
You can't go wrong with a hoe. And I'm talking about Tahoe, y'all. Talking about Tahoe.
Ghost Rider, Scotty Ghost Rider said, Scotty Day Ghost Rider, my bad. Said that skill. What's up to you? Shout out to you being tapped in. Let's see here. You say, why can't my skin be looking like that? What's she talking about? Talking about you, Jay? David's headphones don't even have fingerprints or nothing on them. Do you even sweat? You say 10K for some brakes. I don't want them problems. You don't.
Ooh.
You don't want them problems, bro. 10K for some brakes. See, that's the thing. It's one thing to buy a vehicle. It's another to keep it on the road. You know, because you got to figure tires, brakes, you know, I mean, windshield wipers. And then windshield wipers are becoming expensive as hell, too. $30 for a wiper blade, bro.
Hey, y'all better learn how to change your own windshield wipers, too, man. Save yourself some money.
Well, you can, no, because Advanced Auto Parts will change them out for you for free. They'll do wipers and batteries, depending on where the battery is located. But then you gotta be careful, because some of these brands, right, you get a new battery in there, and then you gotta have the car programmed to the new battery.
That's true.
Now, technically, you can bypass it though. Technically, do you know how to do that, Jay?
No, I do not.
You put a jumper box on the jump points to maintain power to the vehicle while you swap out that battery. For example, BMW, the battery's in the trunk.
Right.
The jump points are under the hood. So you put a jumper box on there, right? Or a power source in general to the positive side, right? And ground it to keep the power to the vehicle. So that way, when you remove the battery and put a new one in there,
that's smart.
But you want to put one in that's comparable to what you took out. So don't try to go cheap on the BMW batteries and Mercedes batteries. Don't try to go cheap. I know that them Jones look like a giant brick. A lot of those batteries for them. Get the right battery that goes in there.
I like that, bro. That's a I like that. Now, see me, you know, for me personally, man, I never had a BMW, or, you know, if y'all in the South, man, a lot of people in the South like to say Mercedes, but for me, man, like I told myself my next what I'm probably gonna get, and it probably won't be high end luxury, even though I want one. I just don't want to deal with let's be honest, luxury cars are the worst when it comes to resale. You spend all this money on luxury vehicles, and then the resale goes to like the toilet really fast, and then it costs so much to repair them. Um, but if I'm gonna say a luxury brand for me, bro, like in my opinion, I think which is the best brand to buy outside of like the Toyota, really the luxury brand, you can't go wrong with Lexus, bro.
Mm.
Now, only thing is with the Lexus, generally you're not gonna get a high powered vehicle. You're just not gonna get like that amazing drive that you guys talking about earlier, right? With the Audis, the R6, the R8s, or we're talking about an AMG, or we're talking about the Alpina. You're not gonna get that. But what you're gonna get is 300,000 miles with ease. And for me personally, that's what's more important for me. I'd rather put my money in an old school whip. Now one day Jay gonna get that Porsche. I'm gonna get that Porsche. Trust me. But honestly, like for daily drivers and stuff like that, bro, I just don't see me spending $300 on an oil change. It's that to me is baffling. That's crazy.
Mm.
That's crazy, bro.
Yep.
You know what
I
I
said
mean?
my battery's in the back. I hate it. I'm an old school car guy. Listen, some of the Cadillacs you used to have to take the wheel off to get to the battery.
Even the Dodge vehicles, you have to do that.
Remember them too?
The Chrysler Concorde. If y'all remember the Chrysler Concorde, you would have to take off the wheel in order to get to your battery, which is crazy on the passenger side.
And then so, now I've also seen where the battery's under a seat.
Facts. That is correct.
You know, some of them are under the seat, and advanced auto parts they won't do it there. That you got to take that to the dealer. We would if there's under the if there was in the trunk we could do it, or if they would normally under the hood. But if you had to take the wheel off and all that, nah, we wasn't touching them. We weren't allowed to touch those.
Mm-hmm.
Because I used to work at Advanced Auto Parts for damn near 10 years, bro. That's how I know. Like they'll scan the code for your check engine light. I believe they still do that anyway. I know the wiper. They'll change the wiper blades. They'll do battery replacements. You know. Also, too, a lot of people don't realize this. If you go onto their website, they usually have discount codes for a lot of stuff if you have to make a purchase over a certain amount, right? So if you know what it is you need, or you use their system to look up what it is you need, you can use the discount code, make the purchase, and then pick it up in store instead of having to, try to go there and do all this other. And I'm not even talking about getting it shipped to the store. You just, they'll let you know like within an hour, hey, your items are ready for pickup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're not sure, you can call the store too and find out everything you need over the phone. And then look for it online and pick it out.
Hey, John, you're right. Some Lexus, there are some pretty fast ones out there, but generally not. But hey, when those first Chrysler Concorde, those first Chrysler 300s came out, them crentless, people went crazy over them crentless.
They got some pretty fast Lexuses out there. They do.
They do.
They do. Let's see. I upgraded from a 21 Scat wide body to a Cat, living at the pump. Paul.
Yeah, bro. 6 miles to a gallon. Ooh.
Yeah, man. That joint is, and it's addicting too with all that power to not mash the gas. To not mash that throttle, bro. It's hard.
And if you don't use it, you're gonna actually do the car a disservice. You're gonna actually hurt the car even more if you don't use that power. You're gonna hurt it because it's meant to be driven with some authority.
Nope.
So you gotta smash that gas.
I wonder if it's like a safety feature or something as to why a lot of the German cars have their batteries in the back. I wonder.
That's a good question.
I wonder. Because I'm thinking to myself, pretty much all those brands, Audi, Mercedes, BMW, even Volkswagen, right? They designed those cars with the Autobahn in mind.
Of course.
So I'm wondering if that's like the reason they do it.
And I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen, driving on the autobahn was the if you really want a performance car, like to me, like you have to definitely judge about driving in the autobahn. Here in the States, to me, having all that power is like it's cool, but you can't put it to use. When you go to like the autobahn, that's when it's really fun when you open your car up. I'm talking about driving on the autobahn, chat is like no other experience. I'm telling you. When you see the circle with the three hashes, that means go as fast as you need to.
Mm.
Yep, John said he missed the autobahn days. I'm telling you, man, driving an autobahn, bro.
I know there's places in Texas with no speed limit.
Mm,
There's definitely places out there in Texas that if you can push it, push it. Somebody said something in here and I missed it at some time about our collections behind us, and I missed who said it.
yes, Johnny. Sneaker connoisseur is a great term. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Oh, Scotty says you're talking about me. He was talking about the headphone stuff and the skin.
Yeah. Y'all read it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Electricity is black magic.
Mm.
Mm. Somebody said something here. I want a nice truck in 2027 next. That's what John said. A pickup truck or an SUV?
Ooh. Yeah,
Mm.
let us know, John. Yo, I don't listen. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't want to deal with these payments, bro. I just don't. I don't listen. All these car companies are out of pocket, bro. I don't want to deal with the payment.
Moved to Germany with a 91 Z28 was getting smoked. That's because the Z28 don't have the gear ratio to stay with them. They in America those cars are built for the quarter
Governed.
mile.
They're governed.
Well,
They're
not only
governed as
that,
well.
the gear, but the gear ratios they put on there is for the quarter mile. They're not. They from they what do they call it? The dig. No, the dig is road racing.
It's not meant for the long haul.
Yeah, yeah. Now, can you do the work to change up that gear ratio? You can. You can put taller gears in them. You know, I mean, the court. Listen, the Camaros of today obviously have a better opportunity to compete, especially like on a regular road course. But it's different, man.
Mm-hmm. John
Let's
said he
see
want a
here.
pickup.
Dallas not petty at all. You don't see police on highway writing tickets. John said he want to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm from India. What up? What up, sir?
Thank you for being here, Charles. Charles.
I was going to get a truck, but when it was the same price as a Hellcat, it was a no-brainer.
Mm.
But what's that insurance look like, though? Because the price of the car is one thing. What's the insurance on a Hellcat
Ooh,
versus that
yeah.
pickup you was going to get? Because
Oh
the
yeah.
Hellcats are one of the most highly stolen vehicles out there.
Hey, to y'all Dodge fans out there, what y'all think about the new Dodge? Is it the Dodge Charger?
No, the Challenger.
The Challenger. There you
So
go.
remember, they the Challenger came with that stupid ass electric engine,
But they making it without it now.
the exhaust sounds were done through speakers.
Right. But
And then
they making
yeah,
it even now.
I know they did because
Yeah.
no one bought that damn electric one.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody want that John where your exhaust sounds coming out of speakers.
Mm-hmm. Woo, y'all in it, chat. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, appreciate everybody being tapped in, man. Double tap that screen. Appreciate you being tapped in here on a Martin Luther King Jr. Day,
Yes.
Monday. We got the Miami playing in the national championship game today against Indiana. A lot went down over the weekend in the NFL playoffs. Man,
Appreciate that, Johnny. He said Jay just spoke facts about selling to obtain. I'm thinking about moving these jellies. We talking about the jellyfish y'all for the 17s and pocket chains. I'm all for that. See what I'm saying? That's fire, bro.
yeah, sometimes it's good to get shoes that you know you ain't gonna keep as trade bait. As trade
Mm-hmm.
bait. Now, I need somebody to put me on game as to what this store, the better generation, is going to be getting here between now and the end of February, because I still got that damn golden ticket because of that nonsense that happened with the damn Tokyo Fives.
Can you call them and ask them, do they have an inventory list all the way up until that final day? Can you do that?
I have to ask like what shoes they're getting.
Yeah, for the next like
Is
month.
it's yeah, what releases are y'all getting? How can I like how can I see it? You know,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't need none of your GR shit. My GR stuff is covered.
Yeah, we can get that.
Let's see
Sneak,
here. And what about the sneakers instant access? They need to give it to everyone. You know damn well they not. You know damn well they not.
bruh. You know what?
But if you got it, no one would. Okay, it can only be used this year on shoes we know coming out.
Yep.
What shoe are you using it on, Jay?
We don't really know everything.
Well, just from what we do know. We got to go with what we do know.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to get put it on something that's like,
Off white Alaskas,
or maybe those frags. Because to be honest
the
with you,
frag union joints.
but here's the problem. The problem is that I could I can take, like, let's say I really want that shoe, or let's just say I'm like on the fence. I'm like, I can really go get what I really want. You can take that shoe, do a review, sell it, and then go ahead and buy what you really want. You could do that.
I'm not worried about no reviews and
You
none of
could
that
do that.
nonsense.
You
I'm
could
just
do that.
asking you in general. We know
Now
you can
that's
do
just
that.
my thought. That's just my
I'm just
train of
saying.
thought. That's my train of thought.
You got for what we know is releasing this year,
Mm, mm,
right? We assume they all getting released on Sneakers app. You get a guaranteed W for something you want.
mm,
Take your YouTube hat off because I ain't worried about no YouTube when it comes to a guarantee shoe. I'm worried about what I want.
mm,
Based on what you want, what would
mm,
you use it on
mm.
to guarantee a dub?
The off whites would be fire, but man, mm, that's a tough one. Honestly, that's a tough one. Honestly.
They're gonna give you the new book too. Oh, she's gonna be like, nah, you can't use it on that.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. I'm using my imaginary ticket on the bike for his fire red. The bike
Oh,
4 is coming out this year. Okay, that's not a
see,
bad choice. The
what they call
Nigels
it?
that are dropping this year.
What they changed the name, cinnamon pear, whatever they call it.
Well, it's not fire red. It's a cinnamon, the cinnabar color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. You got 3 months to use, and you have to claim 3 days before a shoe drops. Can't use on shock drops or nothing like that. The shoe has to be loaded on sneakers. Okay.
Mm, that's good information.
So
Super
once you
fly.
get it, you got 3 months to use it.
Yeah.
Now, I do know the off whites are due out, I think March 28th. And the Union Frags are due out. I think there's a pair, according to the J23 app, there's a pair due out by the end of this month. And then around All Star time, you got pairs too. I had eBay funds from selling some of my kicks and used that to buy 17 Dornbeckers. Okay.
Fire.
There you
Look
go.
at Speaker Tyler Radio.
Thinking about moving Lil Yachty's for Dornbecker 17s.
But you doubled up on the little yachties, if my memory serves me correctly, Sneaker Tyler. So you still get to keep the pair you love, but you get to add those 17s to your collection.
Yeah, I don't count.
Let me know if I'm wrong. I think you doubled up.
Okay, I got a question for you. I got a question. Would you trade? Would you trade Brick Forest for those off-white Alaskas?
No. No. Mm-mm.
What about the frag unions?
Nope. Mm-mm. I would prefer to have an off white than a frag.
But you wouldn't trade your bricks for either one of those.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't. Mm-mm.
I would. I actually would.
But what pair? Which pair are we talking about?
Well, I don't have a single off white in my collection.
The feeling is mutual.
I don't have a single off white. So that would definitely pique my interest. And to have a frag union, yeah.
I would get rid of the Pine Green SB, a Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1.
But they're not on
That'll,
the same level, and you know they're not. It's got to
I'm
be
just
something on the
saying.
same level, Joe.
I'm just saying.
Jay,
I'm
it's got to
just
be on
saying.
the same level, bro. You trying to listen? You can't be trying to trade somebody some BS
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
to
whoa,
be
whoa,
on
whoa,
the.
whoa. You just said this is BS?
What I'm saying, listen.
What?
What I'm saying to you is the Nigels, in compare resale comparison, are they not?
They both add up, bro, to the same kick as the
So
bricks,
you
bro.
saying you want to put both of them out there to trade for it?
Yes.
You would trade both shoes to get you the off white.
Yes. Absolutely.
See, there's the thing with coming off the SB4s though. That's the first of its kind.
So is the brick. And you would get rid
Right.
of
But I would get rid of the brick. You're right. You're
What's
right.
the difference?
But them pine green fours is a more wearable shoe. I'll put it to you like this. I feel in chat, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I think down the line, like if we look back, I say 5 years from now, I think the love for the pine green SB4 is going to outweigh the Nigel 4, the brick by bricks.
That's a hot take. That's a hot take. Whoa. Wow.
I mean, take a good look at them though. Put them against each other, bro.
I disagree with you, but that's a hot take.
Do you think the Nigels is going to outweigh the SB4s, the pine greens?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, why do you say that?
Quality, colorway is unique. Both is unique when it comes to the heel tab, but when it comes to build quality, a little bit more, I would probably say this is a better for material wise than this. And like I said, this right here, colorway is unique. This ain't a unique colorway, even though it's a dope kick.
G Fish says not a hot take, it's an all red shoe.
Hey, so G Fish, we had a battle about this, and he said, is this sneaker more red than orange or more orange than red? And I said, it's more red than orange. And he disagrees with me. So let me know.
Regardless, I listen. I just feel like, okay, you have to understand this too, Jay, right? Both shoes are built for two different purposes. One skateboard, the other's biking.
Okay.
So granted that rubberized mud guard, right, is to protect against pedals and all the other kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. I just, as a shoe that stands the test of time, that's going to be up there. I just think that pine green SB4 is just going to garner more love down the line than the brick by bricks will. Chat, let me know how y'all feel about it. Be honest, how you guys feel about it. You look at down the line from now, pine green SB4s or Nigel brick by bricks. And to be honest with you, I got another one for you.
Whoa.
To be honest with you, Jay, I would say the brick by bricks in a sense, are inspired by the SB4s. The Pine Green SB4s are the first purpose-built shoe, right, for a sport outside of basketball. Then they turned around and did it for a Nigel, purpose-built for biking.
I like it.
He said, them Black Air Force, one little red Corvette that didn't break.
Super fly.
You're right. Both first of its kind.
Yep,
You're
they
absolutely
are.
right. I feel like they're not going to age well. They're going to be like Travis Scott 4s. They're going to fade, but the shoe is dope. I mean,
Respect G Fish.
you hit them with some mink oil, they'll be all right.
Rob's
Keep that
in.
suede buttery. We say, I may never wear an all red shoe, so Pines, which has the better quality of materials, brick by bricks, I'm on the air, Dark Mocha. Oh, shoot. Dark Mocha 4s or brick by bricks. Oof.
Ooh.
Man, look, so I did a three-way comparison. Bricks, Ama Dark Mochas, and Undefeateds. But man, like, that's a tough one.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Uh-oh.
Bricks over the Dark Mocha. Jay Nate. I respect your love for the Pine Greens. I own both. Pine Greens are more wearable. Bricks are top of the line. The suede, the quality ever produced. So yeah. So okay. So we agree.
See, I feel like he a prisoner of the moment. Bro, what is it about that suede that's so much better than the suede on like the dark mochas? What is it about the suede?
Well, he was talking about the Pine Greens.
I'm saying like that. Listen, no. He said bricks are top of the line suede quality.
Correct.
Granted, they have great suede quality to them. They do. They do. But I'm just saying, like, is it really any different low cut suede? Because okay, by that aspect, bro, I will tell you this. I don't know what the hell they used on the IMA 6s, but that is not normal suede. You can't argue with me on that, Jay. You can't argue with me on that. It's something that they used on those 6s, the IMA 6s, that is way different than anything I ever felt.
Oh, come on now.
Them things feel like the puppy stomach.
This is alpaca. You blocked that.
Oh man, let's see here. I sold them joints quick at G Fish. Them bricks trash to me. Ooh,
wow.
He called them trash.
Dang, bro.
I don't see many people saying they trash. I see people saying they don't feel as though they're as wearable. It's rare to see someone call them just straight trash. G Fish bricks over Amas, okay.
G Fish agrees.
Jay in the bricks by bricks cult. Let's say you in the cult.
I'm in the bricks by bricks.
Bricks quality similar to Laker 4s. Ooh.
I like it.
Puppy stomach is crazy. It's facts though, bro. It's facts. Nah, trash just hard. Not trash, just hard to match. It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's one of those shoes where it's almost like with some of the I will admit, like when Amamanier puts out a lot of their shoes, bro, you notice they wear all black and then it's the shoe. Some of those colors are a little tough to match.
But see, that's the thing, because people will say, hey, we keep getting the same colorways, blah, 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 blah. Then when we get something different, I just can't wear it. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to start a channel, man, like how to put fits together, bro. Because honestly, this right here, I'm talking about the bricks that you guys don't see right now. I'm talking about the bricks, bro. Listen, you can put them things and rock them with quite a bit of stuff, man.
You can, you can. There's a lot of outfit choices. I seen some lace swaps on there. I seen someone do like a pine green, not pine green, lime green lace swap.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that. I've seen some different lace swaps in there. You know, listen, I'm not saying that I don't have the notion the shoe's trash. I don't think that. I'm just saying, like, as far as wearability is concerned, the pine green SB4s is definitely more wearable. And now, Jay, if they ever came out with that red SB4, the one that's supposed to be friends and family, how would you how you rank them with that?
Against the bricks, it's still bricks.
Mm.
It's still bricks. I mean, that's not gonna change. That's not gonna change.
He said, "Hell, we got craft fours that are better." Ooh,
Wow.
wow, wow,
Super fly. That's a hot God,
ooh, ooh,
bro.
damn.
That's crazy.
Now, which colorway? The photon dust or the green joints?
I sold those photon dust.
Man, I have those. I love those photon dust. Where I got them joints at? Do I have them on the shelf? Oh yeah, I do. Over there in the corner.
Death Ranger 21. What's up, family? Golden Bird. What's
What
up,
up? What
fam?
up? What up? Appreciate everybody being tapped in. Please hit that like button for us, guys. Run them likes up. Doesn't matter what channel you're running through right now, whether it be the one pair, mine, or Jay's. Run that like button for us.
Yeah, yeah. Death
Appreciate you
Angel
guys being
said,
tapped
wait,
in.
Cry 4 is better than what?
Damn,
Woo.
damn, damn. I can get hella fits out the bricks because my swag drip, but I
Thank you.
don't want to be seen in the same red Jordan shoe more than 4 times a year.
I love all red
Craft
kicks,
fours are
bro.
trash. Both fours slept. He has a point. Both craft fours, yeah. I like both craft fours. I have both of them. Listen. I say this right. The obviously that color stands out on the brick by bricks. It does. It's something different. We don't get a lot of orange shoes like that, even reddish orange shoes. But like I said, we don't get like a ton of purples. We don't get a ton of yellows like that, even though we did just get the Tokyo fives. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
the shoe itself though, it's just it's such a unique colorway that they used on there, you know, that it does make it tough. I don't see like at SneakerCon, I don't think I saw anybody with the brick fours on. I saw, you know what I saw mostly? I saw either all black shoes that were mainly all black or that were predominantly white. And then you had sprinkled in a bunch of different colorways in there when I was at SneakerCon Fort Lauderdale.
Ooh.
Well, that
JJ said, Craft 4s are the Ross of 4s. Ooh.
you can't say that. You can't say that because look what else has ended up at Ross. There's a lot of shoes that ended up at Ross lately, bro.
Check out
Undefeated was in Ross. Let's see
check out
here.
Oliver, man.
Let's see here. Been getting down with Lunar New Year pack this year. Cop the dunks with the hoodie and the jaw threes. Nice.
Congrats.
I honestly I've been looking at them Lunar New Year Air Forces personally. I'm looking at those. He's saying Craft Fours are trash. Is that a reseller talk? Uh-oh.
Mm,
Uh-oh.
mm.
Yeah, that Wagoneer is big as hell too, though. It is nice.
It's 100 grand too. Them Wagoneers are like 100 bands. I said, nah,
Bro,
not for no Wagoneer.
that Wagoneer is if you got like a family, like you got
Bro,
3.2 kids and a dog, bro.
bruh. And that's a problem. SUVs are getting way too big now. I can't even sometimes tell the difference between a Suburban and a Tahoe. It's like, come on, man.
He
School
said
bus or not.
he has to be trying to piss JL calling brick by bricks orange. They do look orange. They're orange reddish shoes, bro. It looks like, listen, you can call them joints the sundown fours.
Nah.
He said, what you boys think about he got game lows? Aren't those coming this year? Those he got game 13s. I wish they were hot. Listen, when they said they were lows, I was like, they look nice, but they can hold them.
Yeah.
Now the bread 13s is coming out as regular side, regular mid cut. Those I'm trying to get. But the he got game, they're nice, but nah, I
It's
don't
a
need them
pass
as
for me.
lows. I don't need them as lows.
I won't even look at them, to be honest with you.
Quality on the Craft fours is better than a lot of the Jordan fours. Facts.
That's true.
Uh-oh. Who tried Rare Air Force? Rare Air Force. They're nice, but I don't know, man.
Red Air Force better than what?
I don't know. I don't know what he's calling out Rare Air Force is better than.
Yeah, let us know, John.
Do you wear anything the secret con that you don't want pulled from your unconscious body?
Oh.
Ridiculous. Reimagine bread fours are better than the bricks.
Whoa.
Woo!
Whoa.
See,
Hold on.
I think Superfly is out here dropping hot takes now.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, sir. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. This is way more nostalgic than this back tab right here, but no. Uh-uh.
I thought it was OG over everything, Jay.
This ain't an OG. This is a reimagined.
That's an OG colorway.
Hey, I said this.
The colorway is
more
the
weight
same.
than the brick, but no.
The colorway the same, just because it's different material. I thought OG over everything.
Oh man.
So brick by bricks over those. Brick by bricks over. So is it brick by bricks over
reimagined? Over reimagined,
bro.
Brick by bricks.
The only thing they changed was leather.
I don't care. This is an OG. Brick by bricks does not outweigh this right here, sir.
You said OG colorway. And he said, and they're more comfortable. Let's see. He should lose his channel with that confidence. He said, wait, bread 13s are coming? Or you mean, cherry 13s is too. I thought he was supposed to get bread, cherries, and he got games this year.
The cherries are coming.
Got to double check Z Sneakerhead. I'm pretty sure he said bread 13s was coming this year, though. He said, I'm saying Rare Air Force was stacked at Ross and Burlington. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Okay.
Yep, that's true. I'm just glad that they're bringing the OG Bread 4s back this year. That's another one I need.
There you go.
See, you're going to be mad at me, though. You actually going to be mad at us because Jay and I both think that should be more so 27. That shouldn't be this year, 26. We should be getting 5 Red 4s this year, in my opinion. Because we just got those reimagines, to Jay's point. 3 years ago now?
Something like that, yeah.
3 years ago. No, they came out 24. So 2 years ago. We should be getting 5 Red 4s at this point. We shouldn't be getting breads again. But They're gonna make us wait. Because the thing is they're following the pattern when it comes to the threes. We got fire red threes, we got black cement threes, we got white cement three, and now
Mhm.
they coming out with true blues.
Yep.
So how we not getting that's like that's like if they was to this year come out with OG black cement threes again. You just did. No, no, I mean not again, because they didn't do it as a reimagine.
But same thing with the reimagined ones. Look, we're getting the Royals. What in
But
the
does lost and found okay. Does the term lost and found count as reimagine though?
well, I mean, reimagined falls under the lost and found lineup
But reimagine falls under
because that's the
no,
daddy. That's
no,
the granddaddy of them all. They
no,
fall under the lost and found lineup.
no. Reimagine is the umbrella. Then it's the shoes that are under it. So now because the shoes came out as lost and found, aged, they're aged. Does that still clear the way for them to give us a regular pair, unaged? Like let's just say they drop white. Let's just say they drop white cement threes this year. OG style, no aging, no nothing. Would you not say it's too soon too?
It is too soon.
Yeah, facts.
But I was saying that the reimagined lineup falls under the lost and found.
How could it fall under lost and found?
Lost and found came first. The lost and found, when you look at the lost and
No, it
found, the
didn't.
lost
No,
and
it didn't.
found,
Nope.
lost and found came out before reimagined.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Look it up.
You look it up. Are you sure about that?
I feel very confident. Lost
Because
and found came out
okay.
before the reimagined. The reimagined
The
are
first lost and found came out what year?
I don't remember. It came
Well,
out before the reimagined. The
no, it
lost and
didn't.
found is the
No, it didn't.
granddad.
You want to know how I know? Because the patent breads are actually part of
But
the
nobody
reimagined
knew
series.
that. Nobody knew. You're
But
right.
they found it out after. So guess what?
Nobody knew that.
Don't matter. They know it now. They
So
know
that
it
was
now.
at Nike's fault.
It's not my fault Nike ain't put that information out there on time.
It's not your fault. I
You're
agree.
right. But that being
Why is the
said,
camera still only on me? There you go. So what you're saying is right, but at the end of the day, nobody knew this. So that was Nike's fault, didn't push that information out correct. What you're saying is facts.
reimagine bread fours, you can wipe right off and keep it moving.
That's true, Superfly.
Oh, the tumbling he talking about. He said remaster, how that work. The RMs. The RM lows. Yeah. Nah. Wizard threes, facts. Still need Wizard threes.
Mm.
But see, they're doing the true blues. So a lot of people are trying to say, oh, I don't need true blue threes because they got the Wizards. But you know damn well people gonna go out and buy them damn things.
Yeah, it don't hit the same for me.
Let's see here. OG Bread Fours, same new buck as bricks.
Mm.
I think it's different material. I think what the material we're getting on the fours is going to be the same as what came on the reimagined fives. I think that's going to be the same material, in my opinion. Superfly, you got a shout out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Death Angel. He
Facts.
said, "I'll stick to the diamond turf."
Okay.
Okay, Gianna.
Yep. I
Let's
like
see
it.
here. Getting the true blue shit last time. Weren't they brick last time they released them? They did for some reason. The
I
true
think
blues.
it depended on your area, because my area they sold out. But I need them back in my collection.
Why did they sit last time? Did they have Nike Air on the back last time they released them, or was
No,
it
it was the
Jumpman?
Jumpman.
Maybe that's why.
It was Jumpman.
The Wizard Fours was a 2-pack of
Wasn't it?
Come on, G Fish. You didn't like them.
Wait a minute.
I got them wizard joints.
I'm gonna relook
What's
that up.
up? The True Blue
No,
threes?
yeah, I'm gonna relook that up because I had them. Hold on.
When they come out last?
Man,
You
that was
sold them?
the true. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I wore them. I wore them. I wore them to the ground.
Mm.
Last release
True
date.
Blue 3.
2016.
Let's see. Stadium Goods. True Blue 3. When these come out?
Yeah, it came with the Jumpman on the back.
2016. 2016. Yeah. What? This picture is showing up with Nike Air though.
I'm looking at another one that says with the.
I'm on Stadium Goods. I'm on Stadium Goods, and it's showing them with the Nike Air.
Let's see. Let me go to, because I had them. I just don't remember now. Let's see.
Let's see. Let me put the manufacturer SKU in. Let me search it that way and see what comes up. Does anybody know for sure if the True Blue?
I'm sorry. I'm not thinking of the 2016 pair. I'm thinking of the True Blue that came out. They came out in 2011. That's what I'm thinking of. The 2011 it came with the Jumpman. That's when I last had it.
So the 2016 pair
had Nike Air. The 2011 had the Jumpman. That's what I was thinking. I was like, hold on.
Okay.
I think I'm tripping.
So why did he sit around then if they had Nike Air on the back? That's interesting.
So. So the 2011 pair, I don't run into the dirt, boy.
That's interesting.
So his 2016 pair has them, but the 2011 pair that I had was Nike on the back. Had the Jumpman. That's why I was like, hold on, no, it's the
Do the right thing threes.
Mm-hmm.
When are they going to do the dunk above fours?
Yeah. Okay. I knew.
You think it'll be a sellout of the True Blue threes? We'll see what happens. It depends.
It's gonna be a sellout.
You think so?
Yeah. It's gonna be a sellout.
You think they're gonna sell out this time?
They're gonna sell out.
He said Nike's overrated. I don't even know what brand that is. Appreciate you being tapped in, J Bones. You like what you like. Price pump with 2016. Is that what it was? Is that what it was? Let's see here. 2026 True Blue pair should have the yes. They will have the OG style cut to them like the white cements and the black cements had.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be a sellout, but I do know they will do well. I will say that.
I'm calling it a sellout. I'm gonna call it.
Definitely said. Look, you calling it a sellout or them?
I'm calling the True Blues is gonna be a sellout. Adult sizing.
What shoe, Jay, that's releasing this year, Jordan brand wise, right? You think will sit?
I have to relook at the lineups. But there's gonna be quite a few sitters this year. It's gonna be a lot of sitters this year, especially if Nike overly does these restocks. But I can't think of anything like really off the top of my head just right now per se. I mean,
and I'm talking about like a shoe that is well known too. Because we had quite a few shoes this year that sat that we didn't necessarily expect to sit. You know what I'm saying?
Sneaker Tyler, I think those infrared sixes, bro, they have a super high chance of sitting, bro. They have a super high chance of sitting. I agree with that. I need to see that shoe in hand because it just, to me, those infrared sixes, they just throwing me off, man. Like
infrareds. You think them infrareds will sit? Wow. Okay.
I think they have a chance. They have a. There was other people in the chat who said the same thing I said. They look off.
What looks off about? All right, so what looks off about him though?
I seen different images. I don't know. It looked like the back of the sneaker, the materials weren't the same. It just I don't know. It was just something, bro. I was like, somebody else said the same thing to me. John said he don't think they're gonna sit. I think they have a chance. I'm not saying they will, but
So
I think they
we
got a
really
chance.
think these infrared sixes is going to sit this year. I mean,
Okay, so Death Angel said it's the extra infrared on the side throwing me out too, but it's my first six infrared. I'm
I
not a fan of
mean,
the sixes. Tried on the yellow orca sixes. I didn't really like the way they felt. A shout out to the sixes.
so we think these ones going to sit.
They have a high chance. I'm not saying they will, but they got a high chance, bro.
Hold on, I'm trying to find them real quick.
And to be quite frank with you, a lot of people are not six fans like that. So we're gonna get the OG white infrared, which is to me the king of the six, right? Um, I'm interested in seeing how that shoe is gonna do, but that's a double up for me. I
That's
need
a
that back
double
in
up.
yeah, I need that back in the collect.
Let me bring these ones up real quick.
Jeff Angel said, wait, what sixes are the most comfortable Jordan model, in my opinion, beside threes? Hey, see, Death Angel, I said the same
Nah,
thing, man. The threes.
nah,
Death Angel, thank you, bro. We was having this debate. Them threes is,
nah.
bro. Them threes is
No,
where it's at, bro.
Jay, Jay, you got one person to back you up. That don't make you
Listen,
right.
so it
That
don't
don't make you
matter.
right. You got one
It don't
person to
make me
back you up.
wrong either.
Okay. The number said I was more correct than Joe. All right, so here we go.
That's not a
All
good
right,
image.
okay. These
It needs to
these
be
ones right
lighter, bro.
here. What do you mean it needs to be lighter? It's supposed to be a black
No, I
shoe.
seen another image. I was like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I seen an image where someone had it wasn't all this. It was like real lighting, right? Real lighting. I was like, man, this kind of threw me off a little bit.
So this is what the sample looked like when they made them. Okay, that's the sample. Let me see if I can maybe find
I'm gonna give you guys a review
someone
on
that's
them. I
got a.
just don't know. I just don't know.
Let me see if someone got an actual in hand look at the infrareds.
Sneaker Tyler Rhoda said, I like the Armand sixes, but that would be my only six. Death Angel says, how can us threes? Okay, how can threes uncomfortable though? They say more comfortable than fours. Facts. And fours are comfortable to me. I mean, if four is not comfortable, then why are people still buying them? Which is baffling. But threes are comfortable, bro. Come on now. Threes are super comfortable. Come on, y'all.
All right, so here we go. Let me fix this up a little bit.
Let me get her. Let me show you what I mean by lighting. I'm talking about like a legit, not this stage stuff.
I don't see what's wrong with them.
When I say lighting, here, I'm gonna find it for you, man. I'm gonna find
They
it.
look good to me. I vow
Looks
not
a
to buy
little
another
off.
black and red sneaker, period, aka Chicago colorway. Yeah, they make a lot of them. Secret Tyler, yes, I need them still. I pass on because too much coming out. Facts. Got that. Red just darker. Yeah, I mean,
Like I said, I'm not sure about them. Like I said, I'm not saying they trash. I'm not saying. I'm just saying it just throwing me off a little bit. But
mm,
I'm gonna give you guys their review, man. I just don't know yet.
mm. Well, here we go. Somebody got them in hand. Hold up. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm already looking. looking at them right now. The lighting don't do it justice. It just doesn't. Um,
So look, here we go. Somebody got a pair right here in hand in the light.
that's the one I was looking at.
I mean, there we go with lighting. It look good to me.
You see how the materials don't? I know, I get it. It's just the materials do not look the same to me. They do not. That's throwing me off. But again, I'm gonna get them in hand before I say anything. But it just doesn't look the same.
Okay.
It throws me off.
You in trouble, Jay. I told you don't answer. Shoot. I mean, I wish I could give you a side to side on it. I can't. Hey, I got a question, guys. Speaking of matching, what color you wear to match infrared on other Nike models? Do you wear red or black? I mean, it's easier to do black. But I understand what you mean by the different shade of reds. I mean, you can search for infrared colors if you want. I keep it simple and probably just go with black, to be honest with you.
For me, if I got a black and red fit, usually I'm gonna have some type of red in my outfit, right? Especially like, I mean, it's easy to wear like black jeans, faded jeans with a red shirt, or whatever the case may be.
Mm,
But it'd be kind of dope if you put on some red jeans with those reverse infrareds and you flip it a little bit, so you ain't looking like everybody else. But
mm.
again, a lot of people ain't really into like red jeans. It'd be hard to find people wearing stuff like that. Again, I don't like looking like everybody else. I want to like,
Red jeans.
yeah, with the reverse infrareds, absolutely. That'll pop with the black kicks. That'll pop.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Jay out there trying to look like a blood drop.
Hey, but see again, like I said, I'll show y'all how to put a fit together, man. You don't look like everybody else. Just put on some black jeans. Come on, man. That's how you dress.
Man, shit.
And John said the suede is a little different. See, I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. I can see it. It's just a little bit different.
Okay.
And I'm not saying it's bad. It just
You know
throws
what
me off.
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the I know people nicknamed them the Charlotte Hornet Sixes. What were they called? The Aqua Sixes. The material remind me of the Aqua Sixes.
Hmm. I mean,
Let me see here. Aqua Jordan 6. That's what that material remind me of.
y'all some fools. Y'all some fools, boy. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Listen, I'll show you how to put a fit together, man. I'm trying to tell you. And you ain't gotta have
No,
no Billie Jean red pants on.
he said Billie Jean Red. Oh shoot.
Y'all are hilarious, bro.
He said Billie Jean Red.
Oh man, y'all funny, boy. I'm done. I'm
So
telling you.
yeah, it remind me of the material on here, like the Aqua Sixes. That's what they remind me of. How they had these joints.
Facts, Nika Tyler. Hey, John, come on. Tell me. All right.
So to me, that's what the material looked like.
Think so, huh?
You said, "Nah, the Aqua material looks better in my opinion." I have, yeah, but see, you have them in hand, so it's hard to compare what's in the picture versus what you got in hand. And sometimes pictures can be deceiving. A la the Ama sixes. I was deceived by the pictures. And then I got that shoe in hand. I was like, damn,
Trying to
the
tell
pictures
you.
ain't doing no justice.
People slept on them on my sixes, boy. Fire kick, bro.
Man, where I got them joints at? Is
I'm
it?
talking about fire.
Is it right here? I think it is.
I'm telling you, boy. Them on my sixes is crazy. I'm talking about fire, bro. I love my on my sixes. I like them. Crazy.
And I like the black lace look in here too. Mm.
Talking about,
Yes, sir.
bro. That
I'm
right there.
my sixes, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, that right there is, bruh.
Buttery. And I'm telling you, this, I don't know what it is, especially in this toe area. I don't know what material they use on these joints, but damn, whatever they did is nice.
Yeah.
Whole shoe got a nice feel to it. Whole shoe. Hey, shout out to everybody tapped in right now to Martin Luther King Day, man. We appreciate y'all being here. Double tap that screen for us, please. One pair at a time podcast. Myself,
Yes,
Ray Kicks, Jay Elevate. We missing 2 out of the 4 horsemen, but we rocking with it regardless. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. What are your, not in order, top 5 upcoming 2026 sneakers? Not in any order, just your top 5. Go ahead,
Sneaker
Jay.
Talent Radio this year, I haven't compiled it yet. Surprisingly, I haven't.
So I'm gonna tell you from my perspective, as of right now, as it stands right now, True Blue 3s, Laker 4s.
If you don't say, don't be shocked.
Union frags, the red, blue, and black pair. Let's see. What else? What else am I looking at here? Bread 13s.
That's your 5.
That's 4. I said Laker 4s.
True Blue.
I said True Blue 3s. I said Union frags. I said Bread 13s. That's 4.
Okay.
And number 5. Number 5, man. I mean, I could say the you know, I can't say the cement 4s, even though I don't really want to. You know what? As of right now, I'm gonna say Nigel's, the this year's Nigel joints.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna take a stab at it. True Blues, Black Cement 4s, Toro Bravo 4s, Off-White Alaskan pair, and then the OG infrared 6.
Nah, I'm gonna remove that last one. I said the Space Jam 9s. The Space Jam 9s.
So for me, that's what it's looking like, probably.
I'll remove that last one, replace with Space Jam 9s. Chat, real quick, man, before we go ahead and close out for the day. Appreciate y'all being tapped in. Let us know real quick what y'all looking forward to, man. What are some of y'all top 5s before we go ahead and close this on out here for this afternoon? Let us know real quick. That being said, Jay, I think I'm interested to see what they really gonna do with these J Balvins, if they really giving us that colorway that they showed, that greenish lemonade looking joint, and or if they're hitting us with the multicolored one. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do with those. I'm still waiting on the unicorn of unicorn sneakers. I'm still waiting for them to drop these off-white bread 4s. Now, if they was going to drop a bread, that's what we should have gotten. The off-white bread 4s.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with that.
And look, what is it? It's January now. Shoot. 2-3 months from now, this top 5 list can change completely.
Real quick.
You know what I'm saying? But damn, like,
real quick.
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all.
Well, listen, chat. Ghost Watchers. All y'all out there who have not subbed up, man, hit up, sub up the One Pay at a Time podcast, bro. Listen, sub up to my brother Where Your Kicks 26, man. Subscribe to your boy Jay Elevate. I appreciate everybody out there rocking with us. Without y'all, this would not be possible, man. Like, share, subscribe for that real sneaker content. Oh, you know, Mar.
Is Off-White's designer or luxury? It's a collab. Well, they make straight Off-White sneakers, so that's different. That's a good question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you hold that thought for the next time we go live to answer it.
Mm-hmm.
But we will come back to that. That's a good one, though. Wolf 5s will be top 5 for the year. Wolf 5s is... Yo, Jay, my niece hit me up talking about she want them Wolf Gray 5s, bro.
They clean.
My sister was like, we want to get them for her as a Christmas gift. I said, look, we'll be able to secure her a pair. We'll be able to get them. Yeah. Superfly, man. Listen, we appreciate you being tapped in. We appreciate everybody being tapped in today on a Martin Luther King Jr. Day, man. Shout out to the U. Hopefully we do it tonight against my Indiana Hoosiers.
Mm-hmm.
Expecting that dub. Other than that, man, appreciate y'all being tapped in. Make sure you got those notification bells turned on so you can be notified when we drop these videos, when we go live. Make sure you are subbed up to our channels and the One Pair. Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? That's when we always look to try to go live for you guys. That being said, we appreciate y'all. Have a safe and productive Monday. And we catch y'all next time. Peace. Yeah, that's right.